Yo, what is up? Hope everybody's doing well, having themselves a good old Wednesday. Today we are gonna be doing some good old-fashioned shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet to make up for missing it over the weekend. And then tomorrow is ZA day, ladies and gentlemen. So we will be starting our brand new live playthrough of Pokemon Legends ZA tomorrow afternoon, slash more so probably towards tomorrow evening, because I believe I've got plans up until about like 7:30. So gonna be a little bit of a late stream tomorrow night. But we will be starting our playthrough of ZA tomorrow. Got my team picked out. If you didn't already and you are interested, I did make a video with Mr. Jert YT going ahead and breaking down all of the leaks about it. All of the new megas, their form stats, all the cool stuff. If that's not your thing, highly advise you don't watch it. If it is your thing, go watch it, because there's a lot of cool stuff that we talk about, so hopefully y'all enjoy it one way or the other. But if you're going through spoiler free, again, do not watch that video. I highly advise you not to, because literally everything gets broken down, and I mean everything. But enough about ZA. That is a tomorrow issue. Today we're gonna be trying to get some shinies here in the Paldea region, the land of Kitakami, and the Blueberry Terrarium. Specifically what I'm looking for here, I saw a Hatterene outbreak. I'm down with that sickness. And then over in the terrarium, we've got a Trumbeak, as well as a Doduo. I have Picky Peck, I have Toucanon, and I have Dodrio, but I ain't got Trumbeak and I ain't got Doduo. So might as well go for those, so we can probably knock that out with just one flying type sandwich ideally. And then the final one I saw that I want to go for is Rockruff. I actually have Lycanroc midday and Lycanroc midnight. I do not have Rockruff, funnily enough, so I thought that could be a good final one to go. Maybe we'll get lucky and get an own tempo once we can get Lycanroc Dusk out of it. That would be a very solid plan all around. But those are the first couple outbreaks I want to go to. If I feel like switching things up, maybe we'll do some student methoding just to try and get maybe either a Fuecoco or Quaxley. Otherwise, I think we'll probably just reset outbreaks. That might be the standard fare. What is up, Savage? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How is your day going? I have to burp. Excuse me. I don't know what it is. I've had like, I don't know if it's indigestion or something, but I've had it like not bad, but like it's been very prevalent all day, and it's very frustrating to the point where I can't stop burping. It's not a fun feeling to have to like go bleh every like 5 seconds. Literally about to boot up Scarlet and Violet. Hey. Yeah, this is gonna be the last Scarlet Violet stream, at least until ZA gets finished, most likely. So, what I'm making it going. Hi, Fiora. Hello there. But I am very excited to get to sink my teeth into ZA tomorrow. I'm gonna be picking up my copy tomorrow afternoon. Maybe I'll do a little bit of a beforehand stream before I go to my plans. But then afterwards, after I got plans and everything, so I probably will do a late stream as well, just so we can have a good amount of time to start it. Probably won't get too far in the game, honestly, just because like Pokemon games, at least nowadays, are usually very slow starting out. So I wouldn't be surprised if maybe we like pick our starter and maybe catch a couple of Pokemon before we call it a night tomorrow. But at the very least, starting the game is a solid goal to have. So that's the current hope slash wish. Also, I just realized that Hatterene has like spots on its head. That's actually really cute. I don't know why I've never noticed that before. I've never seen a Hatterene from above. It's really cute though. I like it. That's a neat little touch. No, but still W. Ah. Do you think you'll get it at some point, or what's the vibes? What are your thoughts on ZA? Like based on what you've seen so far, Savage? I saw your Mega video and Zygarde literally has a gun. Yeah. Quick spoiler warning. If you don't want to be spoiled, maybe plug your ears for the next couple of seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, Mega Zygarde, not a fan. Not a fan. Oh, Gallade's tired. There we go. Yeah, not a fan. I believe Joe and I both gave it a 2 out of 10, I'm pretty sure, based on its design. The thing's gonna be disgustingly broken though, I'll say that much. Like, I'm pretty sure it has base 216 special attack, which like That's ludicrous. Did we need it to be that high, Game Freak? That thing is just gonna span Dragon Pulse, Core Enforcer, Draco Meteor. I think he gets Draco. Actually, it probably would just need what? Core Enforcer? Isn't that a dragon move? Or is it? Yeah, it's a dragon move, I'm pretty sure. And then maybe like Earth Power. Like, bro, that thing's gonna be a demon. 216 special attack is gross. I'm still buying, especially Mega Rayquaza and Raid Day about to go crazy. Fair point. Fair point. See what I did there? I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yo, what's up, Jack? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How is your day going? Waiting outside GameStop right now. Holy. So are you doing like the midnight pickup? Like, how's that working for you, Jack? I know you said I think that was your plan. But is that still what the goal is to get it tonight? An 808 BST definitely not broken? Oh, of course not. An 808 BST with 216 special attack? Nah, that's fine. That's gonna be like PU, maybe NU. Maybe NU, and that might be pushing it a little bit. It's not get carried away or nothing. It's not like it's base 220 or anything. Then we might need to have a conversation. Delayed. Speaking of having a conversation, do we need to have one about your efforts currently? Delayed. Okay. I'll take that as a yes. Hyped right now? Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. I'm excited for you to be able to grab it and pick it up. A little bit jealous that I'm not gonna be able to get my copy till tomorrow, but that's all good. Just means gotta wait a little bit longer, but that's fine. Waited this long, I can wait a tiny bit longer. Might Delayed like come back and like stop punching a bunch of things in the face? What time are they letting you guys grab it? Like, is it a true like midnight release, or are they gonna let you get it at like maybe like 9 o'clock or something? Just became level 52 and go? Damn. I think I'm only like 35. That's crazy. I also haven't played Go in like a long time, but either way, like 52 and Go is insane to me. I definitely want to like start playing Go again, but I don't know. Kind of torn. Because I know if I do, I'll spend money on it, and I don't want to spend money. Yes, it is good. Hey, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it's going good so far. Hope the line isn't too long that you have to wait in. I'm sure you'll be fine either way, though. I'm sure you'll make it work. Raise level cap to 80? Holy crap, that is really high. I didn't know what it was before. Was it like 50 or something before? Maybe 55? Why is Delayed doing this, bro? Like, Delayed, are we okay here, man? Like, what are we doing here? About to buff Melmetal the F up. Good plan. Good plan. 4,000 CP, level 50 Melmetal. Ooh, that's looking like a GG no rees right there. 40-42 exact. Hot damn. Hot damn. Yo, what's up, Gecko Frenzy? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? Yo, what up, what up? Yo, what's up, Mike? How you doing, Mr. Donker Dank? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Delayed is tired again. March, Kai is streaming again, March. Oh my god. This guy's named Kai Guy on VR. What is that? What is that about? I want to see this. Oh, that's funny. That's pretty funny. We have similar names. But how's it going? Welcome to the stream. It's funny we've got similar names. Am I allowed to talk about the leaked ZA stuff or no? Be careful with it just because people might not want spoilers. So just keep that in mind that not everybody is down with the sickness on the spoilers. But I think what they might be down with is a shiny Hatterene. Well, we take those. Let's go. Hell yeah, bro. All right, this is level 74. Let's go ahead and look up and see what this thing is gonna learn. Probably has like Fairy Stab, Psychic Stab maybe. Magic Powder, Healing Wish. I don't know if that will work or not, but we'll Taunt just to make sure. Psychic and Calm Mind. I'm pretty sure this thing's hidden ability is Magic Bounce, so Taunt should work on it. Magic Bounce is the hidden ability, so Taunt will work. That is good. That is very, very, very good. All right, let's get a little Taunt action going just to start things off. Well, well, well. What's up, Bulba King? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? Let's see here. Go for a little T-Wave. The rewards you get are crazy, for real? What are they? W Kai Guy, A. Thank you for the W's, guys. W shiny indeed. That was really fast. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, that was crazy quick. Didn't even need to make the sandwich. That did 0. Holy. Actually did 0. I think the game volume might be a little loud. I'm gonna turn it down a tiny bit. We'll go to like there. All right, shook off the taunt. Let's go for it again. Thank you for the W, Bulba King. Been watching you for 7 years. Damn. Going for the Floon Balloon Drifloon. Good luck. That's a good shiny right there. The light blue with the yellow. So good. Bro, Galade, you're doing actually 0 damage. Thankfully, this thing doesn't have like Draining Kiss or something. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure we'd be doing negative damage with the amount of B healing back. Logged in, got like 400 Ultra Balls. Holy. Yeah, that is a very nice reward. Also, I just realized, has my desktop audio been on this whole time? Wow, that is embarrassing. My desktop audio has been being captured this whole time. I can't believe nobody noticed. It must have been like layered decently enough. I don't know what this kid's doing, but I think Nightbot's gonna handle it. But just to be on the safe side, let's give him 30 minutes. Healing Wish, nothing to heal. Can't do that, I'm afraid. Can't let you do that, Star Fox. 400 Ultra Balls is actually insane, though. Like, that might make me come back if I get 400 Ultra Balls when I log in. It's not a huge spoiler, but the shiny sparkles are in ZA for overall Pokemon. I don't know about sound, so I assume so. I can confirm that. Yes, the sounds are there as well. So it's both the sparkle effect and the sound, which is very nice to see. Because I know that was a lot of people's gripes with Scarlet and Violet when it came to shiny hunting, is Legends Arceus had it, so why didn't Scarlet and Violet? And I will tell you right now, slight spoiler, Nothing like story related or anything, but yes, sparkle effects and sounds are a thing. And it's, I'm pretty sure, similar to Legends Arceus, where it's like the like that kind of noise, which is extremely nice, especially for people with like disabilities and stuff, like people who are either like visually impaired or even like hearing impaired as well. They might not be able to hear the shiny sound effect, but being able to like see the sparkles, and being, especially if they're new to Pokemon, like being able to see sparkles and be able to like, oh, okay, cool, that's a different thing. Like that would be like an indicator to be like, oh, I should probably catch that. So it's nice that they're including it for like more inclusivity, for especially like, I know people who have come by this chat room before who are visually impaired, so W for Game Freak in that regard. We'll take it. Yeah, it's definitely really nice to have that back. So Pokeballs, Premier Ball looks really good, Heal Ball looks really good. I think it's between those ones, guys. What do we think? What are you guys feeling? Premier or Heal Ball? 9 incubators, 4 lucky eggs, star pieces, etc. Hot damn, Savage. Good stuff, dude. Yes, I won't fail my shinies. Yeah, I know. That's the thing I'm happy about, is like I'll actually notice. I won't like miss it in the background or something. Please let me bring my boy Turnus into a ZA, please. So apparently Pokemon Go, or not Pokemon Go, Pokemon Home isn't going to work until like February or some crap like that, which is really frustrating. But I don't know what they're going to let and what they're not going to allow to like make the jump. But February is crazy in my opinion. 4 months? Like, bruh. Heal. You guys think heal? I'm down. What? Not my boy? I mean, they might still let you bring him over. It just might be a while. Let's try the heal ball though. I agree with you guys on this one. And speaking of agreeing, I agree that crit capture is exactly what I was looking for. And we just caught a shiny Hatterene. Let's go, dude. Hatterene knocks out those that intrude in its home forest by blasting them with a beam, then slashing with claws enhanced by psychic power. Dude, I didn't even realize this thing had claws. Like, I guess what they say, every rose has its thorns, is pretty accurate. Apparently so. Nicknames. I'm gonna name you Witchcraft. I feel like that's a cool name for this thing. I like that. Patter's got a shiny Spinnerack in 2 hours of playing. Holy crap. That's wild. For those of you guys who didn't watch the ZA video, I did it with Joe, Mr. Jert YT. Maybe you've heard of him. And Joe's plan for his first playthrough is to do shinies only. He's gonna have an interesting time with that one, but maybe if they're relatively easy, he won't have any trouble, is what I'm kind of hoping. I'm sure is what he's kind of hoping too. So we'll see. Because like 2 hours to get a shiny, that's not too bad at all. And with the amount of spawns you see, usually not the rate has increased, but like the frequency usually gets increased a little bit because of the amount of spawns and everything. Like, it's why Switch 2 works super well for getting shinies in Scarlet and Violet as well. Let's see. What was I wanting to do next? Oh yeah, Trumbeak. Off we go. Oh, I'm familiar with this spot. This is the Poplio spot. Hi, Lantern. I don't see that many. Oh no, they're here. All right, let's get the Trumbeak onto the layout. Finally have a reason to play Pokemon with sound now for only one reason. I mean, I like a lot of the music in Pokemon. I think the music in Pokemon is really good. I think a lot of it's really solid. There's a couple in Scarlet and Violet I'm a pretty big fan of, honestly. Like the AI Professor theme is really good. The Team Star boss battle theme is really good. Nemona's theme is really good. A lot of the music in Scarlet, well, not a lot. Some of the music in Scarlet and Violet's really good. Others are pretty forgettable, unfortunately. Stats for the Megas are good and bad. We don't talk about Malamar. Yeah, when Joe and I got to that one, I was actually kind of looking forward to using Malamar, and then I saw the stats and I was like, oh no, what are we doing, Game Freak? Like, they're somehow worse than another Mega that I made a lot of fun of. Like, there was another Mega that's getting a Mega form, and I was like making fun of how bad its stats were. And then we got to Malamar, and Joe's first reaction was, how are these worse than the previous Pokemon we talked about? And I was just like, I don't know, man. Apparently they hate the my friend Malamar campaign. Like it did wonders to make other people like Malamar. Can't make Game Freak like it apparently. Just give Eternatus ice scales to definitely not make him broken. That mon is already broken. I don't think it needs to have an incredible ability to go with it. That'd be disgusting to give that thing ice scales. Could you imagine that thing in like AAA, like almost any ability, giving it ice scales? That'd be broken. I mean, to be fair, Eternus is already like one of the best mons in Ubers right now. So it makes sense, I suppose. Oh, hey, there's a bunch of you up here. All right, we'll have to double check that little area up here then. We had completely different opinions. The ones y'all hated for the designs were my favorites. Really? That's kind of funny. I want to ask you which ones, but I don't want to like spoil stuff for people inadvertently who don't want to be spoiled. But all three of my favorite, like Mega Delphox is my favorite one overall. Like I think that's the best Mega, like that is in the bunch. At least in my opinion, of course. I'm also a big Delphox guy, so a little bit of personal bias, and I can admit that. 808 BST now? Yeah, 808 BST is a... I can DM if that's okay. Just put the first letter in chat, like the first letter of what the Pokemon's name is. Like that way I can at least like venture a guess. C? What was one I didn't like that started with C? C. What was a C Pokemon that we covered? Oh, got it. I don't know. I think I liked it. I think I liked that one a little bit more than Joe did. If it's the one I'm thinking of. I think it'll be cool to see that thing used in competitive, though Gecko. Also, E. That one's grown on me a little bit. I'll say, since we recorded that, which we recorded that a couple of days ago, the more I've seen of that one, the more I've actually started to like it a little bit. I just wish it would have gotten like a little bit more, if you know what I mean. Like it would have been cool if it got maybe an additional typing. I'm trying to like skate around it without spoiling anything. It would have been cool if it got like an additional typing, I think. Then I probably would have been down. I would have been down with that sickness. But I think that one will be good. Like I think it's gonna be solid. Especially if it keeps its ability it normally has. I think that'll make it like really good. You enjoy the same opinion for S. Oh yeah. I think I'm the only one who doesn't share that opinion for S. I like the dumb stuff sometimes. I can't help it. I can't help myself sometimes. Like, there's a reason why Palpitoad and Tangela are two of my favorite Pokemon of all time. It's because they're stupid and I love them. And I'm not joking at all. I can completely understand the negative reception towards S. I fully acknowledge I am more than likely in the minority on that one. Fully and truthfully and willingly acknowledge it. However, it will still be on my team. So I really hope it's good. And judging by the stats, it's going to be kind of broken. I don't think any of them would top Delphox for me, though. Like, Mega Delphox just looks like, man, they cooked. They cooked and went overtime. Like, there's well done, and then there's, like, beyond charred. They charred it, but in, like, the way that's, like, you like a little bit of a charred taste to the point of, like, it's almost burnt. Like, I don't know if this analogy is making sense, but it's what I believe in my heart of hearts. I love Mega Delphox. I don't get what joke you're making, Mike, but I don't know if I should read this out loud. Something tells me I should not read your statement out loud. Just a vibe I'm getting. Especially because you put "I'm sorry" in all caps. Usually if you tell me I'm sorry after you tell me something, it's because you probably know I shouldn't repeat it. For me, it's Mega Delphox, Mega Greninja, and Mega Chestnut. I hate Mega Chestnut. What? I think they did really good on Mega Chestnut. I thought they did really well on it. Dang, that's crazy. I thought Mega Chestnut was so good. I love how regal it looks. Like, it looks like a true knight. Like a crusader. Like, I don't know. I thought it looked so good. I mean, it's not going to top Mega Delphox, though. Like, Mega Delphox is peak. But, man, that's crazy. Like, I'll be straight up. Like, Chestnut is my least favorite Kalos starter. But Mega-wise, I think it's got the second best one. I really do. That being said, Quilladin still exists, so I don't want to give it too much praise. But I think Mega Chestnut looks really cool. I'm pretty low on Mega Greninja, honestly. Like, I don't think it's bad. It's definitely still good. But I don't know. Just doesn't do it for me. Not one of my best jokes. Very sloppy indeed. I will take your word for it, brother. It has been obtained already? Hold on. Can I go pick mine up now? Hold on. It's not looking like it. Damn, if you already got your copy, that's crazy, dude. Figured they wouldn't be getting them out until like actually like later tonight. Low-key, I want to go pick one up now. I want chestnut roasted on an open fire. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Yeah, we still will never forgive Game Freak for Quilladin, but Mega Chestnut is a step in the right direction, in my opinion. It looks really good. I also love the other Mega E. The one with the lightning bolt. That's as much as I can say that doesn't spoil it. Lightning bolt. I do not. I am not a fan, but I also already don't like that Pokemon, so there wasn't really going to be anything that would that they could have done to really impress me. That don't impress me much. The ticket, not the game. The ticket to pick up the pre-order. Oh, I thought you got the game already. Now I was about to be like, why am I streaming? Like, Jack, you should be the one streaming. Like, if you had ZA already, dude. 1000%. About to be like, why are you talking to me? Go play the game. I am less important than your new game. But if it's just a ticket, it makes more sense now. Not to be sidetracked, my brother Kai, I have a video idea I want to run by you as a fellow person of play. What is your video idea you want to run by me? Is it a video you can say in stream, or do you want to text it to me? Like, is it appropriate to say in stream, or do you want to keep it under wraps for now? Oh. Well, guys, I don't think we're gonna get the Trumbeak. Did I save before I started fighting these guys? Let me look. It turned daytime? Ah, crap. No Mega Superior, though? Yeah, sadly. Did I save before I started fighting these guys? Let's take a look. I don't think I did. I put my little guy in the layout. I looked at my PC boxes for some reason. Not quite sure why I did that. Do I save? No, I did not. Something tells me we are not getting a shiny Trumbeak today, guys. Unfortunate. Well. So, Doduo? So, Doduo, huh? Whoops. My bad, Trumbeak. That's a big bird. There we go. Let me get caught up on what you guys are saying. Hype levels are rising? Hell yeah, dude. I'm hyped for you. I can't wait to pick up my copy. I'm gonna save for a Switch 2 now? Hell yeah, Gecko, go for it. Gotta pick up the new games coming out. Not only is it appropriate, it is about art. I've been on the aesthetic rabbit hole. Like, fruitier arrow stuff? I don't get what that means. I want to make a video about video game aesthetics from late 90s. Oh, that actually sounds really fun. That actually sounds really, really fun. Wait. That's a really cool idea, actually. It'll take about 2 months, but I saved for my Steam Deck, which is about 500, so I can do it. Yeah, I would say that's doable. It might take you some time, but it'll definitely be doable. Thanks, all. I'm ready for the Go Wild Area W. Good luck. Example, why FF7 and 10 look and feel so different. Difference between gaming gens. No, I think that's a fun video. I like it a lot, and I would definitely be a resource for FF7 versus FF10. I like the idea. It's really cool. Cause you're low key right. Like I feel like art style does, like, especially for me, like if I see a game where I'm like, I feel like I connect with the art style, I feel like I'm gonna enjoy it more. Or it might be, if it's a game from a franchise I've never heard of, I might be more inclined to buy it based on the art style, whether it be like high definition graphics, like 4K res, or if it's like pixel art and like that kind of style. Like, I don't know, I feel like that stuff really does have like an impact on like what I look for in a game, like what captures my attention and what sticks with me in gaming. So that's a good shout. Ready to get Mega Malamar? About to get that Mega Mind going. Frutiger Arrow? Is that how you say it? What is that? Optimistic of technology in harmony with nature, and often includes natural imagery, bright colors, and skeuomorphic events. Okay, so like nature blended with technology. Okay, interesting. I've actually never heard of that before. I also figured out how to randomize Pokemon games for the Steam Deck. Oh, you figured it out? How do you do it? What did you have to do? I'm glad you're actually able to do it now, because I know you were a little bummed you weren't able to before. All right, Doduo, me and you, bro, let's do this. I am at the Outbreak, aren't I? Yeah, I'm here. It just didn't give me the pop-up. Oh, these are gonna be annoying, aren't they? These little guys are gonna be annoying, aren't they? Get them. Example, PS1 games had lots of Y2K era art that's grungy and futuristic. True. Just look at FF7. That's a big one right there. And FF8, to be fair. It represents the anxieties and hopes of society near the end of the 1990s. Huh. I don't know if I've ever thought of it that way, but it does kind of make sense. Like, with the whole, like, Y2K on the horizon and people, like, not knowing, like, what was going to become of it. Like, I could definitely see that being, like, a very, like, anxious time period. Like, I was alive during them, but I don't remember it. So it's crazy to think about like how people reacted at the time. Like I almost want to like ask my parents like, hey, when Y2K was going on, like how did you guys react? Like that would make a very, very cool video idea. That's why FF7 looks all cool and underground and stuff. Yeah, it's very like I don't think steampunk is the right word, but very like cyber futuristic-y, like very like urbanized, almost to an absurd degree kind of thing. I don't know, I think it would be a fun idea. Just use a separate SD card to put the randomized ROM from my laptop to the Steam Deck. Okay, so yeah, pretty easy fix. You just need to get the extra SD card. That's good. Is that a hair in my mouth? Sure is. Thanks, Fiora. Delayed. What is with you today, man? You're like really going through it on the struggle bus right now. Donkey Dank actually saying something interesting and not trying to cancel Kai? I must be dreaming. I don't think he's trying to cancel me. I think, trust me, if he really wanted to, he probably could try a decent amount harder. I don't think he wants to do that. It is funny to think about that, though. Because from like an outside perspective, if you guys didn't know Mike and I were friends, it probably would seem like that, yeah. America's being anxious about Y2K, and I'm sitting here in 2025 saying, y'all just wait. You're right, you're right. That's a sad but true statement, I'm afraid. I'm always spitting truth. Most of the time, I would say. It's like mutually assured destruction. Kai can kill me to death in many ways. No. No, I can't. And I wouldn't even if I could. Mike's a good boy. In my last Batman video, I spat hot knowledge in the pop segment. God damn it. You know what? Maybe I retract my previous statement about Mike being a good boy. Maybe I'd like to, Your Honor, I'd like to retract my previous statement, please. I'd like to have that struck from the record. I do not know if I agree with my previous statement at this time and any further. Lost my black and white 2 Nuzlocke last night, but I have an excuse. What was the excuse? What happened? How'd you lose it? Bro, these little guys are fast as hell. Like, they're like trotting. Look at them trot. I'm tempted to like grab like a Golden Go or something like really fast. Isn't Vikavolt like the fastest Pokemon in the game or something? Maybe I'll grab a Vikavolt. I know not base speed wise, but I'm pretty sure like when it comes to like move animation during like the Let's Go feature, I'm pretty sure Vikavolt is the fastest. Are they sleeping? Nope, they're just sitting. I love Doduo so much, man. Doduo is adorable. It's so dumb looking. I love it. Doduo is awesome, man. Excuses, black and white sucks. See, remember that time he said he's always spitting truth? This is one of those times that he's very much so not. Because black and white does not suck. We got to get him to replay black and white too. Because Joe and I played through it recently, and Joe and I had a phenomenal time. I played through it with Nano recently, and Nano and I had a phenomenal time. We gotta get Mike to replay it. Total trash ability rivalry? Oh, that's really unfortunate. Electroweb in the first round trailer had a Yuxi with Amnesia Draco Meteor. Was it like an extreme randomizer? Like you randomize movesets and everything too? Holy crap, that's crazy. Amnesia Draco Meteor is ridiculous. And the Electroweb too, like that, at that point you're just meant to lose. There's nothing you could have done at that point. Homer's favorite Pokemon is Duo. I see what you did there. I see. I get it. I get it. Dude, I actually saw like a clip from The Simpsons earlier today, and it was like one of the newer episodes, and I was surprised how funny I found it, because I'm not a huge Simpsons guy, but like I've watched like a couple of like the older episodes. I was like, oh, these are really good. And then like I just happened to like get a clip of like, I think it was like on a YouTube short that somebody posted, like of a recent Simpsons episode, because it was talking about ChatGPT, and I was genuinely like, wait, this is funny. What? When did The Simpsons get good again? Like, that's crazy. Isn't it funny how Black and White and GTA have the same color palette? No, they do not. Black and White and GTA 4 do not have the same color palette. And even then, Black and White's very stylized. Like, it has like all like like it's got so many like extra colors to it because of the seasons features and everything. Like the environments feel more real and vibrant and natural. Like, I don't know, I just God, Black and White's so good, man. Especially Black and White 2. If you want to say OG Black and White is like not that good, all right, I would disagree, but I think that's a statement that could be made. But like Black and White 2 on the other hand, bruh, game's peak. It gets better every time I play it. Yeah? Oh, damn, that's tough, dude. New Family Guy fell off? I haven't seen much new Family Guy. I don't think I've watched it in like a really long time. It did kind of fall off for me. Hello, my name is Mr. Burns. I believe you have a letter for me. I don't get that reference. Like I said, I'm not a huge Simpsons guy. I just have seen like a couple of episodes. No, Kai, every game is stylized. That's my thesis. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess so. Like when you put it that way, like, yeah, every game technically is stylized. Like they each have their own specific thing that they're going for. Delayed. Why are you like this, bro? Okay, wait, you're kind of moving again. All right, there we go. No, attack the bird. Thank you. Look at them all like running out the wall right there. Doc, aren't you the one that likes BDSP? If so, then you can't say anything. I think he likes Sword and Shield more than BDSP. BDSP clears Let's Go? No. No. I don't think so. Which is crazy because I swear there was a point where you said Let's Go was one of your favorite Pokemon games. I know it's not the case anymore because I remember your tier list, you had it in like B tier, I believe. But there was a point where you said you loved it. My, how the turntables. I could finish Let's Go. I could not finish BDSP. Just close and open your game again? That's what I do? Wait. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Might not be a bad shout. Usually, if I, like, take him out of the party and put him in the PC, that seems to work. But that might be a good idea to try that out as well. Alright, let's make a picnic. Let's go Eevee is GOAT. Let's go Pikachu is filth. I got Pikachu, mainly because I wanted Vileplume. I wanted to use Vileplume and I wanted to use Starmie. That's why I got Pikachu. And I wanted to use Arcanine. Like, my team in Let's Go Pikachu was Pikachu, Arcanine, Starmie, Vileplume, Sandslash, and something else. What was the last mon I used? Oh, Dodrio. It was Dodrio. Speaking of Doduo. That was the last mod I used. That was my let's go team. All right, so what's the ingredient for flying? Is it prosciutto? Yep. Prosciutto. Do I have prosciutto? I have a single prosciutto. I might need to go buy prosciutto. But I liked Pikachu. I thought it was decent. Like, I didn't love it. I didn't think it was a good game overall, but I had an alright time with it. Kai, I sent you the clip. It's the funniest Simpsons clip. Alright, I'll watch it in a little bit. I'll watch in a bit. Yeah, it's prosciutto. Yeah, I figured. You ever add onions to your hash browns? It's heat. Oh, 100%, dude. 100% I'm adding hash browns to my hash browns to my onions. 100% I'm adding onions to my hash browns, dude, without a doubt. All right, I know that there are other places to buy sandwiches, but I only know of this one. Yes, I always will add onions to my hash browns. It's so good. Same thing with my scrambled eggs. I'll add onions and cheese to my scrambled eggs. So good. 10 out of 10 would recommend. All right, you sell prosciutto by chance? You do. Go ahead and give me 51 of those. Do you sell? You don't sell the other thing I wanted to buy. Oh well, probably good. And back to Doduo we go. Yeah, using Megas to sweep the E4 and let's go. I don't even think I had a Mega on my team. It was, like I said, Pikachu, Starmie, Arcanine. None of those have Megas. And then I had Vileplume, which doesn't, Dodrio, which doesn't, and Sandslash. Yeah, I didn't even have Megas on my team. Eventually, Megas would have made it quite a bit easier, though. I mean, it was already a pretty easy game. I didn't really have to ever really worry about grinding or anything. Which is kind of par for the course in Pokemon, but especially for Let's Go. When you run as a Druddigon as my starter and Cyndaquil as my encounter, that's a solid start right there. It's a good couple of Pokemon. Decent start to a Nuzlocke. I would not be upset if those were my two first couple of Mons. All right, now let's make a sandwich. I don't have it, I'm just saying that. I love onions. I like onions in things. I don't like onions like... I like cooked onions. I don't like raw onions. I don't know, it's different because I said it is. It is different. I choose to believe it's different. It really does. There really is a difference in my opinion. I'm not even memeing. Like, I genuinely think there's a difference. Like, if you put raw onion on a sandwich, I'm not gonna like it. If you put like grilled onions or something on a sandwich, I'm gonna love it. Dragon has stench, which is, you know, I mean, it's not terrible. The 10% chance to flinch could be worse. Cyndaquil has hydration. I don't think you really want that thing to be in the rain, unfortunately. Probably don't really want a Cyndaquil chilling in the rain. I'm singing in the rain, singing in the rain. Random, I had to read The Very Hungry Caterpillar for my niece and nephew recently. Would you consider the caterpillar in the story to be food maxing? You know, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit, I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe he is food maxing a tiny bit. I've never thought about that before, and honestly, you know what? Maybe he kind of is. Just saying. Just saying. Agreed, grilled onions are peak. Oh yeah, 100%. They're so good. I love me some grilled onions, dude. On a sandwich, with like pasta. What else? On pizza. Dude, you can't go wrong. Oh, I saw that Scyther and thought it was a shiny. Dang it. I really gotta keep my eyes open. I'm a little worried it'll be hard to see this thing. Especially because I'm worried it might like blend in with like the grass or the shrubs or something like that. Am I far enough away from these people? I am. Nice. Sauteed onions are better than blue-green. I don't know if I'd go that far. I don't know about that one, Chief. I agree they are good. It's a crazy statement to make, though. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't even think of that we might see some extra Scyther here because of the flying sandwich. Hopefully it doesn't bite me in the butt. All right, looking for a big green bird. Can we find a big green bird? Show me a big green bird. Do you guys think they did like a test? For those of you guys who have watched Sesame Street before, do you guys think they tested like which color Big Bird should be? I don't know why this just randomly popped into my head, but I heard like bird and big and colors, and that's the first thing my brain connected. But like, do you think they like were like, what color should we make this big giant bird? And they eventually like settled on yellow, but like, do you think they had like prototypes in between? Like maybe there's like a version of Big Bird out there that's like purple, one where Big Bird's like, I don't know, like a light cyan or something. Like I wonder if how they developed that. I don't know. My brain just sometimes like makes connections between things and needs to vocalize them. This is one of those times. Big stinky bird. Yeah, imagine that. Well, is it a costume or is it a puppet? Isn't Big Bird's a costume, right? Big Bird's not a puppet, right? Yeah, imagine that that costume does not be smelling very good. But imagine it's not the most pleasant environment to be your 9 to 5. Then again, I don't know. Maybe they perfume it or something. What are you talking about? Big Bird's his own man? I mean, I guess so. Would you call Mr. Hooper a puppet? Well, I was just asking a question. Like, I couldn't remember. I haven't watched Sesame Street in years, man. I'm just going off of, like, my little, like, 4-year-old brain right now. I was just trying to remember, like, was it a guy? Was it a suit? Or, like, was it a puppet? Oh, Big Bird is real. Would you call Mr. Hooper a puppet? Well, I guess not, when you put it that way. He's gotta be. He's just gotta be. I know he's real. It just has to be true. I was always more of an Elmo kid, personally. Elmo was my favorite. Deku sounding. That was the goal. My Deku impression is slowly getting better. Oh my. I can't hit the like the whininess of it. I can get the tone, but not like the pitch and the whininess. One day I'll hit it though. One day, well, it is one of my life's goals to perfect my Deku impression. Just so I can annoy people with it. Like, have you guys seen the clip of the guy, like, I think it's at, like, a screening for, like, I don't know if it was the Demon Slayer movie. It was some anime movie. I think it was Infinity Train, like, back when that was in theaters. There's, like, it might have been, like, the Dragon Ball Z movie, maybe. I don't know. But there was, like, a clip of, like, a guy who, like, in the middle of the theater went up and stood at the front and, like, started talking to the entire theater as if he was Deku, like, role-playing as this anime character. Bro, I have never been more secondhand embarrassed in my entire life watching that guy do that. It was, like, it felt like I was living through a real-life cringe comedy. Like, dude... I really hope he was kidding around, because, like, if not, like, oh man. Oh man, oh man, not again. Can you believe it, Marge? The Family Guy is here? And Lois, I'm a family guy. I can't do a Peter impression at all. Then again, I've never really, like, tried to. No, read it as Deku. Wow, can you believe it? Wow, can you believe it, Marge? The Family Guy is here. How was that? Was that good? Did I do good? Was that worth 10,000 likes? Hopefully it was. Make sure you guys leave a like on the stream, by the way. Oh, what happened to Savage's message? You get a Master Ball at level 70? No way, for real? Like in Go? That's kind of heat. That's a clip? Yeah, I had a feeling it might be. Had a feeling I wasn't going to escape that one, unfortunately. Ah, well. What can you do? Yeah, Master Ball at 70. Yeah, that actually is really nice. Like getting the guaranteed like capture on like a legendary or a mythical or something. I'd kill to see a combo between Sans and Deku. Oh god. What do you think Sans would sound like in canon? My headcanon is he sounds like Danny DeVito. Thoughts? Agree? Disagree? I think it makes sense. Duh, duh, duh. So he doesn't speak, he just sounds like that the entire time? Canon is just that sound effect? Oh god, that's awful. That has to exist somewhere, right? Like I want to look it up so bad. I want to Google Sans Deku and see what comes up. Like surely there has to be something that comes up. There's no way something doesn't exist of that. I refuse to believe that there's not some 10-year-old out there that's drawing Deku plus like Sans together, like saving the day. There's no way it doesn't exist. That Dodo just almost like ran right into me. All right, I'm gonna look it up. Let's see. I know I'm wasting time on the sandwich. We have more important things to discuss at this time, guys. So, Deku and Sans. The first one is Deku versus Sans. I'm guessing it's like one of those like who would win in a fight ones, like where they compare like strength, speed, like all that. And there's also a video of Epic Sans versus Deku. Deku versus Asgore. There's someone who literally drew Nightmare Deku when he's got like Santa's eye. Yep, I knew it would exist, man. I just knew it. I found something. What did you find? Share with the class. If it's appropriate. Is that a shiny Scyther? Nope. No way I just come back and Kai is talking about Deku Sans fan art. I'm just saying, guys, where else in the YouTube space can you get an in-depth conversation about Deku Sans fan art / who would win in a fight between Deku and Sans? Like, I'm just saying, like, you can't get this kind of content anywhere else. I'm just throwing that one out there. You never know what to expect from a Kai Guy stream. What can I say? Check Snap. Oh, God. I saw that one. Yeah, I saw that one too. That was one of the ones I was talking about. Mike, I think I know what we're watching later. Or like sometime later this week. I told you guys, it has to exist somewhere out there. Is that a shiny Scyther? Nope. I personally ship Sans X Kai. I don't know about that. I think that might be a bad time. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning into this stream. Is that the Canon Kai guy ship is Sans X Kai? But real question, guys, would we be Cans or would we be Psy? What would be the ship name? Cans or Psy? Your team Cans? I could see it. I feel like Cans would make more sense. I was more of a Papyrus fan personally when I played Undertale. Like, Sans was fine, but I don't know. Papyrus was the one that grew on me the most. I thought he was funny. I'm not saying Sans wasn't, but like, I don't know. I like the brand of humor more with Papyrus, I guess. That's my headcanon for how he sounds. Cans as well? Alright, I guess Cans is the official name then. At some point, I feel like I should probably play Deltarune. I've played like a little bit of the first chapter. I thought it was alright. But I've never played like any of the other ones. And again, I also wasn't a huge Undertale fan. Like, it was good, but I didn't have like a revelation when I played it like some people apparently did. Like, I still thought it was a good game, taking nothing away from it, but I thought it was just a good game. But you know what I do think is really good is Shiny Doduo. That's a lie. I actually really don't like the Shiny a lot, but we have one nonetheless, so we might as well fight it. Let's go! Alright, level 66 Doduo. I'm assuming this thing's going to have Brave Bird, but we probably should double check to be safe. Alright, Doduo and Scarlet and Violet at level 66. It's going to have Swords Dance, Drill Peck, Endeavor, and Thrash. Alright, so no Brave Bird is really nice, actually. That's actually really, really nice, honestly. So we can just go ahead and immediately T-Wave you. Hopefully you don't Thrash turn 1. That'd be ideal. K Sansi, that way Sans is in. Okay. Okay. We've already started. Glade avoid the move. Let's go. Dodging that Endeavor. Endeavor. Thank you for the W, Savage. Usually 3 Ws as I do. Appreciate it. Going for Swords Dance. That's fine. I'm A-okay with that. So, Pokeball choices, I feel like it's definitely either Nest or Dusk. And I feel like I like Nest a little bit better. Thank you for the W, Mike. I feel like I like Nest a little bit better. Who agrees? Who disagrees? A skeleton of W's. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Little Undertale reference. Keeping the convo alive. Finally nighttime. There you go. You think Nest Gecko? I think I'm inclined to agree. I feel like Nest looks better than Dusk here with this color, or this shade of green. Oh, also I just realized it's female. That's why the neck is like light brown. It matches even better now because of that. You agree too, Savage? All right. Seems like y'all are on board, and I feel like the green and brown kind of match pretty perfectly, so let's go for it. Nest Ball it is. Come on now. Give me that crit capture, baby. Let's go. That's a Shiny Doduo joining the team. Hell yeah, dude. The Twin Bird Pokemon. Its twin halves have exactly the same genes and battle in perfect sync with each other. Wowie zowie. Would you like to give it a nickname? Yes. Can we name her Girly? Yeah, we can name her Girly. Why not? Girly the Doduo has been added to your party. The more I look at this thing, the more like I think I like the female shiny better than the males. I think the tan neck matching the legs looks better than the black neck. I don't know. I think it matches the Pokeball we picked a little bit better as well. But we got it. Shiny Doduo. Hey, there we go. That was my first Doduo as well. Not bad. All right. So we still have 14 minutes left on a flying type sandwich. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any other flying types we can get. especially because Kai KO'd the Trumbeak that he was going to try and hunt for. So that's a little bit of an unfortunate circumstance we have found ourselves in. So I think what I'll do is I'll just go to Cascarafa and we'll start on the Rockruff. Let's do it. Let's do it. Who's that again? Who's who again? Who's who again, Gecko? Where is this Outbreak? Is it up on this cliff? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, this is not going to be a fun one. Oh, never mind. This should be okay. Let's see. How many are we finding up here? Are there enough? Please tell me there's not any down here. Doesn't look like it. That's good. Oh, there's plenty. We're so good. I was trying to make a joke about who Trumbeak is because it's forgettable. Oh. Poor Trumbeak didn't deserve that. I mean, it is pretty forgettable, at least of the three. But I think it's a decent shiny still. Alright, Rockruff and Doduo on the layout. Good to go. Not going to make the mistake, and this time I'm going to make sure I save. And let's go ahead and jump on in. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get it before the sandwich even expires. But if not, it should be a pretty easy one. What are your guys' thoughts on shiny Rockruff? I'm kind of like 50-50 on it, I would say. Part of me really likes it. Part of me is a little like, eh. I think the color leaves a little bit some. I think it's back. I think OBS is back. Sorry about that. Quick disconnect. Should be all back now, I believe. Looks like our levels are good. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Quick disconnect, but it happens. We should be back now and all good to go. Shiny Rockruff gives me trauma for when I accidentally KO'd it while SOS hunting. Oh, no. Oh, that would have been my Joker moment. That's so frustrating. I think I only ever really tried to SOS like a tiny bit in Sun and Moon. I think I gave up pretty quickly. Trying to remember if I even got a shiny. I don't know if I did. Or if I did, maybe I got one. I don't think I really like picked up shiny hunting a lot more. Like I did in X and Y because there was the Friend Safari as well as Masuda methoding. And then I kind of took a little bit of a break in Gen 7, picked it back up for Gen 8, and then really became a shiny hunter for Gen 9. That's been my shiny hunting story so far. Might need to reset these encounters real quick, just because we have like almost no Rockruff here and a whole lot of birds. So I think I will do that. Let's just reset these guys. No, I think shiny Rockruff's okay. Like, it's alright. Maybe if the blue was... I was about to say maybe if the blue was darker, I'd like it more, but I actually think maybe if it was a darker blue, I'd like it even less. Because I'm not a huge fan of how, like, midday and midnight forms look. Oh. Okay, then. Things just keep going wrong, it seems, but that's not a huge deal. Game just felt like disconnecting from the internet, I suppose, but I guess I don't really need to be online to play this anyway. So we're chilling, we're chilling. Bro, there's so many Drifloon up here. Like, I know it's nighttime and they're a flying type, but like, leave me alone. I just want to fight the rock puppers. That is all I ask. A little unfortunate that it's at a little bit late at night, so we probably aren't going to be able to get the dusk form through this. I guess we could get lucky depending on, or rather unlucky depending on how long it takes for it to turn daytime again. But it doesn't seem very likely if I had to venture a guess. Especially with how, well, then again, I'm finding very few Rockruff here, so maybe it is a possibility. Oh, Galay's just doing his own thing, I suppose. Bro, all I can do is think about how much I want to go play ZA. But I don't have it yet. It's driving me crazy. I was at work earlier today, and since it's getting released a little bit early in some regions, like I saw Game Boy Luke playing it. I was kind of like, oh, do I dare watch? Do I dare watch and see if I'll like it, or do I hold out strong until I get my copy? I chose the latter, but I'm kind of wishing I would have watched and seen what I thought about the game. The combat to me looks like it could be pretty interesting. It reminds me a lot of like games I like Xenoblade, like that style of combat, where like your positioning matters quite a bit, and like each attack has like different range and stuff. Like that kind of stuff is fun to me, like making sure to like fight from optimal positioning and stuff. Not so much to the point of like a tactical RPG, which I do also love, like a Fire Emblem or like an XCOM or like a Final Fantasy Tactics. Like those games I definitely enjoy as well, but I like it when like the specific spacing and stuff like that matters. Like you need like, I don't know, with the cooldown system and everything, as well as the way the moves work and stuff, it very much gives me Xenoblade combat vibes. And I'm all about, like, y'all know, like, Xenoblade is one of my favorite franchises of all time. I will sing the praises of that series until the day that I die, and at some point I desperately want to play it on the stream. I know it would do so horribly and nobody would watch, but like, bro, I want people to be able to experience that game for the first time so badly that the few who do want to hang out and watch, I'll eat the bad view counts if it means they enjoy the game. Yo, what up, Carson? How you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. How goes it? That's a rare doodle right there. Got a rare doodle right here. Funnily enough, that's my least favorite character in that one. That's Lance that you're referencing, Mike. He's my least favorite in that one. My favorite's the bird girl, Uni. She's awesome. Not my favorite Xenoblade character of all time, though. That would be Fiora, who my cat is named after. Doing good? Glad to hear it. No variety stream today? Not today. Just because with, I didn't stream this over the weekend like I wanted to. And then the new Pokemon game comes out tomorrow, so that's going to be taking up a lot of my time. So I didn't want to jump into like a new variety game right as I'm instantly going to be like, by the way, variety game on hold. It's Pokemon Legends ZA now. But once ZA settles in a little bit, we'll probably switch over to another variety game, which I already do have picked out. I already know what it's going to be. Well, actually, I have two choices. I own one of them. I have not bought the other. But I might, depending on if it gets on sale on Steam or not. And if I do, oh god, I'm so excited. But I definitely have plans for other variety games in the future. Faux show. Was referencing Donkey? Oh yeah, didn't you send me that video that he made? Like Xenoblade Chronicles 3 in like 5 minutes or something like that, I think is what it was. Is that a shiny Rockruff? No, it's a Swablu. %100% cookie clicker variety game, trust me. Probably not. I did watch someone 100% that game and it looks like actually terrible. Not as in like the game is bad, but like it looks terrible to 100%. So probably not. Oops, wrong button. Definitely Battlefield 6, right? Oh, totally. How'd you guess it? Is that how many they're up to now? How many Battlefields are there? Like metaphorically and figuratively. I guess everything can be a battlefield depending on where you are. You think about that one now. Also, what is the ingredient? Is it bacon? Yes, bacon. Do I have bacon? I don't know. I do have bacon. Nice. Then let's go one of these and one of these, and boom. No, it is not Battlefield 6, though. or 5 or 4 or 2142 or how many battlefields are there? Trying to think back to Mike's Jeopardy, because he had me like try to put some of the games in order. I know there's a Battlefield 1. I know there's a Battlefield 2042. I don't know, man. Can you tell Kai doesn't play shooters very often, especially not Battlefield? Was it Dragoon? If so, he's a W channel. I was not. I actually don't know who that is. But I'll take your word for it. Battlefield 6 goes hard though. The beta did at least. Oh. I did not play it. And probably won't. But that's okay. Does the new COD... Aren't they on like Black Ops 7 or something now? Like how many Black Ops do we need, dude? Like, I don't know. Like, can we switch up the Call of Duty formula a little bit? Like, I remember, like, this is a throwback and a half. Carson and I played Call of Duty Black Ops, the original, on the Wii. I remember we rented it from Redbox, and I remember playing Call of Duty by pointing the Wii remote at the screen to shoot, and using the nunchuck to move and everything. Dude, that was a throwback and a half. But I was like maybe like 12, 13 years old when that happened. And they're on Black Ops 7 now? Like, bro. Switch it up a little bit. I was just thinking about Jeopardy. That was one of the most fun videos I think we've ever done. I thought that was another one. But also I did just see this guy who showed up within 2 seconds of starting this sandwich. So cool, guys. We have a shiny Rockruff here. That's pretty freaking sweet. Let's go. That was incredibly easy. That was incredibly easy, honestly. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what this thing learns via level up. It's level 15. It's gonna have Rock Throw, Double Team, Sand Attack, and Tackle. We're big time chilling. Super freaking chilling. All right, let's go ahead and T-Wave. No, really though, Mike, that was one of the most fun videos I think we've ever done. I had so much fun doing the Jeopardy video with you. If you ever do one of those, I'd love to come back. I think that'd be so fun. I'll probably spend 70 on Black Ops 7. I hate myself. I mean, if you like it, I'm happy for you. It's just I don't get enjoyment out of Call of Duty personally. Golden Felon? What happened, Savage? Said I got timed out. Oh yeah, if you Nightbot set to like if you spam to like caps and everything, then it like first time it won't time you out, it'll just like delete your message, but then it'll like time you out for 30 seconds. And I think if you do it again, it's like an actual like full-on timeout. So just keep that in mind. Black Ops timeline is as follows: World at War, Cold War 1, Cold War 2, 6, 2 again, 7, 4, 3. Is Cold War 5? Because there's no 5 on that list. I want to get Connor in it with us. Oh, that'd be so sick. We'd love to get Connor involved. Mr. Mix Mechanics. Love to get him involved. That'd be a great idea. You're so done? What happened, Gecko? Yo, what up, Hacks of Blades? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? Been a while since I watched a stream. Appreciate you stopping in. It's good to have you back around. You tuned in at a good time. We got a shiny Rockruff here on the screen. And tomorrow we got a Legends ZA playthrough starting up. Second trainer has a Rayquaza. Hold on. Pokemon Black and White Nuzlocke, take 3. There you go. I think it might be time to pack it in on that one. Oh jeez. Nice mustache and beard. Hey, thank you, Hacks of Blades. Appreciate that. Probably gonna need to shave it soon though. It's getting a little bit long. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't know. I kind of like it long, but not always about what I like, if you catch my drift. Golden Floon. Oh, right. I forgot you were hunting Driftloon. My bad. Congrats on the shiny Driftloon. Let's go. Cold War is technically 5. Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense. Days good. Just got back from playing soccer with my friends. How about yours? Pretty good overall. Can't complain. Had a pretty all right day. Dragged on a little bit, but I was also pretty tired because I was up late last night getting the Legends ZA leaks video up this morning. So I'm a little sleepy from that, but it's all good. Soccer with your friends sounds like it was a good time, though. Were you guys just kicking the ball around? So what are we thinking for Pokeballs here? I think I'm leaning Dive Ball, personally. I feel like that's probably the best choice here. Shiny Rotom? Congrats, Savage. Hell yeah, dude. I needed both of those. That worked out perfectly. No kidding. Oh, yeah, you gotta say hello. Red Matters does not love me. It had Dive? You think Dive? Okay. Yeah, that randomizer, it might be time to switch up the randomizer again. Now, I agree on the Dive Ball, though, Gecko. I think it looks really good. Plus, the light blue matches the light blue on the Dive Ball, like, almost perfectly. I feel like it's gotta be Dive, right? I'm not hearing anybody on the contrary. Haxablade seems to agree. Let's go for a little Dive Ball action, shall we? Let's do it. And the crit capture. It's just that easy, boy. We got a shiny Rockruff. Let's freaking go. The puppy Pokemon. This Pokemon is very friendly when it's young. Its disposition becomes vicious once it matures, but it never forgets the kindness of its master. Interesting. I'm gonna name this thing Good Side, because you want to stay on its good side. You definitely don't want to get on this thing's bad side. Good Side, the Rockruff. And another Rockruff. Alright, we got that, and I think we still have a good amount of time left. Yeah, 23 minutes left on a rock sandwich. I don't really know anything else I would want, though. I can't think of anything. Trying to... Maybe... Is there something in, like, the, that, like, torchlit cavern in, Blueberry Terrarium, maybe? Maybe we could try and look for something there. Cans, dang. Aw, just barely didn't make it in time there, Gecko. Just barely. Torkoal. Oh, didn't mean to bump into him. That was not on purpose, contrary to what some people may think. I did acknowledge the Torkoal, but I was not intending on running into it there. All right, let's see. Where isn't there an entrance around here for that Torchlit Cavern? I thought there was, but maybe I'm tripping. I may be tripping, chat. Is this it down here? Nope, that's not a cave at all. I guess anything can be a cave if you try hard enough. Just Koraidon bashing at the wall, at the stone wall for hours. It's around a waterfall. Oh, I thought it was up at the top right there where I was, but because I think there is a waterfall over there. Yeah, I guess I just didn't go this way because I thought it was up here. Oh, is that it over there? I guess I could try for a Minior if I didn't already have one, but that sounds awful. Does kind of suck to take the SD card in and out every time? Yeah, that's sounds like a pain in the butt for sure. Okay, Koraidon, can we maybe hop down? Yep, this is what I wanted. Good, Koraidon. Good. This is exactly what I wanted from you. Good job. I can't get off. There we go. This is the curse you must... And I'm stuck again. Come on, Koraidon. We're burning daylight here, bud. Okay, can I please do the thing? Thank you, game. The game is allowing me to play it. What is happening? Yeah, I imagine removing the SD card in and out like that probably gets really old after a while. Oh, it's just Minior? I'm not doing this. Absolutely not. Yeah, that's it. Ah, it's fine. We're good. Second Drifloon. Nice, dude. Without the Outbreak, too? Hot damn. Good stuff. All right, let's save. And then I'm going to do some Outbreak resetting for a little bit. Just to see if we can get anything maybe we do want to go for. Sucks that I accidentally wiped out the Trumbeak Outbreak, because that would have been a fun one to hunt. Would have had the whole evolutionary line if I would have gotten that. Was I too quick on that? No, I was not. So this will increase our likelihood for rock types. So we do have an Alolan Graveler there. We have a Sudowoodo, which I've gotten. We have another Rockruff. And then here we've got Wattrel, Ghastly, Fanpea. I don't believe I have a Fanpea. We could start on that. A Azumarill too? Ooh, I think we'll keep this. Maybe we could start with a Alolan Graveler. Let's scope it out. I'm not too attached to this guy, but let's scope it out. Let me grab I won't put it on the layout or anything yet. We'll just consider it. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I've gotten an Alolan Geodude before, but I don't think I've gotten an Alolan Graveler. And I don't believe I evolved my Geodude either. I see a ton of Graveler. Yeah, we can go for it. Why not? I'm already going to keep this because I really like the Azumarill Outbreak. Because I have one, but I've never gotten it on stream, and that could be fun. Let me grab an Alolan Graveler for the layout real quick. Ugh, my allergies are really bad right now. This thing looks like one big meatball. I think that's what we named our Geodude. It was Meatball. It fits too perfectly. Like, look, when you guys see this thing, if you have not seen a Alolan Graveler shiny before, it literally looks like a meatball. On top of spaghetti all covered with cheese, I lost my poor meatball when I happened to sneeze. Let's go for this. Why not? We'll give it a shot. Yummy indeed. Inspired by meatballs. This stream brought to you by meatballs. I can't eat most meatballs because I don't eat beef. So usually if I'm... Oh, wait, we can just do that? Oh, pfft. Oh, this is going to be a free shiny, guys. We just get the Outbreak knocked down, and then we just run back and forth. What was I saying, though? I don't eat, like, most kinds of meatballs. If I do, they're usually, like, pork meatballs or turkey meatballs, just because I don't eat beef. And a lot of meatballs are usually, like, beef and pork combined. So, unfortunate for me, I don't eat a lot of them. There's a grocery store brand up here, though, that has, like, really good frozen meatballs. Like, frozen turkey meatballs. So I might get those occasionally here and there for like a little extra protein in my diet. What do you guys think is the best pasta sauce? Because I got an opinion. I think the best pasta sauce by far is vodka sauce. Vodka sauce, and I might throw in cacio e pepe, like that kind of sauce, like that butter, lemon, and pepper sauce. I'd throw that in as well. Those would be my top. Knowing my luck, the stars will be Sunkern, Love-Disc, and Magikarp. At least with randomized movesets, maybe your Magikarp won't be useless. Because then that's a future Gyarados in 20 levels, or technically 15 levels. Going for a Duskull now? That's a great shiny, by the way. Very, very good shiny. Never mind daytime. Oh, crap. Yeah, that sucks. I'll have the spaghetti and the meatball. True. Dude, I love, like, standard classic spaghetti from, like, a really nice Italian restaurant. Like, honestly, like, it's a little basic, but it can't be beat. Sometimes the basic answer is the good answer. Like, a little spaghetti and meatballs. Yeah, sign me up. Getting hungry now? Yeah, me too. I had a really good dinner, though, today. I had some quinoa and rice that I made, and then I had some turkey sausages that I grilled with, and I had like a side of broccoli that I made like on the stovetop. It was quite good. I loved it. For me, it's Alfredo. Alfredo is really good. This is my personal belief, I like Alfredo most with seafood pasta dishes. So like a linguine with clams, or like a seafood Alfredo. Like one of my favorite restaurants ever back when I used to live in Florida. They had a Alfredo pasta with like shrimp and scallops. It was so good. I love Alfredo with seafood, 100%. My sauce? Do you have? Oh yeah, don't you make your own pasta sauces? Like you're like fully like hands-on and everything. Like I would love to try to make my own sauce, but like it seems very time consuming. You like gotta let it simmer for like hours. Marinara sauce, Imo? A good chunky marinara is very good, man. Oh, is that shiny little Geodude down there? I guess we'll catch it. I don't really want it, but like I guess I'll catch it. Maybe we'll give it away to a subscriber or a surprise trader. That'd be funny. I'm just gonna YOLO ball it. Not gonna really care too much about it. Nice. But no, good chunky marinara, Savage, I agree. It is very, very good. Love a good chunky marinara spot, especially for dipping. Oh, for dipping like some breadsticks there, some cheesy bread. Oh, yes, please, dude. My dad used to work at an Italian restaurant, so he makes the best Alfredo pasta. Ooh, okay. I like that a lot. I used to work in an Italian restaurant too. That was my first job. I was a busser, server, and dishwasher for an Italian restaurant. I loved it, dude. They had such their pasta alla vodka was so good. So good. We only did it as a special. So I would always like ask like, hey, if we're working, if we're doing this as a special, can I work tonight? Because I would get like meals for really cheap there, because yeah, I worked there obviously. And dude, I would just it was the best. Their pasta with vodka sauce. Oh man, oh man. Close enough? Yeah, it was close-ish, I suppose. Wrong meatball? Indeed it was, Haxablade. Indeed it was. We'll take it though. I'll probably surprise trade it, honestly, just to see if we can get something funny. Maybe I'll get like a hack shiny or something. That's happened before. Then it'll give me a good clip that I can put into a YouTube short. Thank you for the W's though, Savage. Thank you for the W, Haxablades. I even juiced the tomat. Damn, son. You're putting in all the effort for that thing. I admire that. Very much so. I do not have that patience. Need beef, veal, pork, and sausage? I usually... because I don't eat beef, obviously. So, like, I usually don't, like, put beef or veal in my pasta. Or in my, like, pasta or pasta sauce, realistically. But I completely agree on the like Italian sausage, like the pork Italian sausage. Absolutely, gotta have it in there, man. I wouldn't mind trading a shiny to you for the shiny G, dude. No, you save your shinies. I'll just surprise trade it, because that could be funny. I appreciate the offer though, but you guys should save your shinies. Garlic and basil up the ass. Oh yeah, I want that thing loaded up with garlic. A little bit of some garlic, some onion, some basil. Absolutely. I'll make smooth sauce. Yes, sir. We like that. We like that. All right. So we are pretty much all good to go on this front. I'm just gonna run back and forth. Like, watch, and there they go. And then they're back. Like, this is literally all we got to do is just do one little quick lap and then run back. This should just be literally free, right? I don't think we'll ever have a more beautiful Pokemon game than Gen 5. Yeah. I think I might be inclined to agree. I think at some point we will. I think at some point we'll get something like really nice. It's just a matter of waiting for it. Just a matter of Game Freak to remember they can make good games sometimes. How was class today, Kai? I forgot to ask. Oh, you're good. It wasn't too bad. Students were fine for the most part. Didn't have any issues with anybody. A couple of them were really tired. Like a few of them were on the verge of falling asleep, which is a bit unfortunate and everything, but it's all good. They just need a little bit extra rest, I guess. It happens. It happens. But no, they were fine. Classes were good. Students were good. I have 30 plus spare shinies I don't need. Honestly, same, but like, still, save your shinies. I appreciate it, though. I'll just surprise trade it, because that's funny. Not trying to flex. Oh, no, I'm right there with you. I just think it'd be funny to surprise trade it still. Come to Florida sometime, I'll cook for you. Ooh, you don't gotta tell me twice. So I did see that there is an airport in Michigan that will fly directly from the airport straight into Fort Myers, which I know isn't too far from where you are. So like, and the pricing's actually pretty good. I think it was like round trip was like $115. It was really solid. I would be down. We'd have to make sure it was a weekend where everybody was free though. Like I don't want to fly down to Florida to visit and then Joe's like, I work all weekend. I would feel bad if we did that to him. Me and Michael just be like sending Joe pictures of whatever we're doing. And Joe's just like, I'm at work. See you guys at midnight. God, this randomizer hates me. What happened now, Gecko? Swoobat EV Chatot? That's not that bad. I like 2 of the 3 of those. And I know a certain Mr. Donker Dank who's a fan of Chatot. Swoobat's not bad. It's just frail. And Eevee can be anything you want. Like, that's pretty good. You never know when you need your shinies. True. If ever you need to like pay currency in the form of shiny Pokemon, always good to have extras on hand, right? A shiny hunt Flabébé now. Ooh, good luck. What's your favorite Flabébé flower form? I really like the white flower, and I really like the yellow flower. And Scarlet and Violet as well. Nice. Shouldn't be too bad of a hunt then. You can probably isolate it. I have 2 spare shiny Scyther and pigs. I'm guessing the pigs are the Winkalones slash Lechonk. I love Chatot for the worst reasons. Oh, I know. I know. I just know you love it though. So I just wanted to point that out. My fave Flabé. I can't type. You're good. You're good. The better ones can't spell. Oinkolone. Hold on. Oinkologene. Oinkolone. I would easily win a Pokemon spelling bee, dude. I think I could spell any Pokemon like right off rip. Easily. Eevee with Iron Fist, knockoff, Quick Guard, Solar Beam, Mud Bomb. Does Iron Fist boost knockoff or no? Because if it does, that's pretty solid. But if it doesn't, it's still okay. Not that great, but still decent. Try again. My faithful baby is the red one. Red one's good. Red one's good. I do like the red one. What about the big hippo? Hippowdon? Hippowdon. Pretty sure that's how you spell it. And before I look like a complete fraud. Iron Fist boosts any punching moves? I think it does. I'm just not sure if knockoff is a punching move, though. Because I'm sure if you had, like, Tough Claws or something, it would boost it. But I don't know if Iron Fist is a... If knockoff counts as a punching move is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm not sure about. Google says no. Ah, damn it. Dude, that would have been so good if you had that. Iron Fist boosted knockoff, and especially if you updated the move so it was base 65. Like, that'd be so good. Plus, it'd give you coverage for early game against ghost types. So that way your EV was able to do stuff. Like, that'd be so nice. I mean, either way, it's still base 65 dark move. It could be worse. Like, that's a decent move. Especially if the trainers are holding items and stuff. I guess it makes sense why knockoff doesn't boost though, because it's not really a punch. It's more so just like a whack. Iron Fist is a Marvel rival. He sure is. A pain in the butt of one, to be exact. Only Luna Snow and other support mains know the true pain of being solo dove by an Iron Fist while the rest of their team just does nothing to help them. Although apparently Daredevil kind of like makes Iron Fist invalid. I guess like Daredevil is just like Iron Fist but better. Which is honestly kind of cool. I'm dreading Sunkern for my Shiny Living Dex. It is really annoying. It's a hard one to see. It's only in like 1 or 2 like really like isolatable areas, and I'm pretty sure you can find other grass types in those areas. It's definitely an annoying one. But the big thing is just it's so difficult to tell. Like, it barely changes at all. Like, at least Sunflora does somewhat. But Sunkern? Not even a little, bro. Chatot had Tri Attack. Thank God Nuzlocke doesn't start until I get Pokeballs. Stab Tri Attack on a Chatot is terrifying. Good thing you're fine for now, though. Just be prepared whenever you do have Pokeballs, because that fight's not going to be a fun one. Just like real life. Valid. Let the devil... Is that his ult line, Mike? Like, let the devil out, or something like that? Gonna hopefully get Surskit, the little guy. Hey, that's my child. Where's my Surskit? Oh, he's right there. Hey. That's my boy. Shout out Surskit it. The Surskit I beat Pokemon Emerald with. Mom was a demon. Moveset was Double Team, Bubble Beam, Giga Drain, and Ice Beam. It put in so much work. And people say Surskit's bad. I scoff at them. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes to go. This is your 3 minutes warning. There's a Goomy. Ooh, your Goom. Bow down and prepare for Goom. Goom, Goom, Goom. I don't know if anybody's seen Invader Zim or not, but if you did, you probably really much appreciated that reference. If you haven't, you probably think your streamer is psychotic. Can't make this up. My first encounter is a Pikachu. Yo, you're playing Let's Go right now. Hype. You're literally playing Let's Go right now. That's heat. I think what you'll get next. Maybe you're gonna get the Kanto starters next. You're gonna get Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle. At least that Pikachu will be helpful for the Chatot, though, if it has electric type moves, which hopefully it will. I got called a goon a lot from my last video. I saw your comment section. I saw your comment section. Don't worry. I love the one that I think you sent to Joe and I as well, where it was like, how desperate for views were you? And you just put yes. That one got me. That one definitely got me. I think you did. I would say it definitely was like a goon-ish video, but I feel like you approached it for the most part in a not so distasteful way, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's how I choose to feel after watching your video. Because I didn't think you were like too over the top with things. There were a couple where I was kind of like, all right. But for the most part, I thought you were fine. Pikachu with Drizzle, Needle Arm, and Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz in the rain, not great. But if you can get Thunder on that thing, guarantee hit those Thunders. That'd be pretty awesome. Or if you could find a Light Ball would be really cool. That'd be really, really good if you could make that work. According to my video, you and Joe are gay for each other. That's true. If it's in one of Mike's videos, it has to be true. If it's in one of Mike's videos, it has to be true and accurate. Although, to be fair, I'm pretty sure the three of us, like, are all a little bit gay for each other. I don't know. I feel like that's a not so inherently incorrect statement to make. I said Chapel Roan poops a lot. Yeah, that might be the part I'm referring to, where I was kind of like, okay. That might be the one I'm talking about. All right, no Alolan Graveler, unfortunately, but we did get the Geodude. I'll surprise trade it real quick, I think, just to see if we can get something funny before we start into our next sandwich hunt. Surprise trade. Alolan Geodude, and let's go. Let's try this again. I'm gonna go down. I might get bored and come back later. No worries, Haxablades. Appreciate you stopping in. Have a great rest of your night if I don't see you again. All right, let's try this again. Goodbye, Geodude. I'm gay for N. N's cool. I like N a lot. Oh, that was fast. We do not, Mike. Do not say such a thing. That's where I draw the line. Isolate the hunt for the Goom. W. Nice. Good luck on your Goomy hunt. I missed who I was trading with. Whoever they are, enjoy your shiny. Oh, I got a Capsakid. That's cool. Pizza Please L. What's the trader's name? Thanks for the Capsakid, Pizza Please L. Enjoy your shiny Geodude. Is this a thing that they caught? Where's the original trainer? Oh, it is Pizza Please L. Thanks, Pizza Please L, for the shiny Capsakid. Well, that was fun. Okie dokie. Snubber with Boomerang got me? Oh, that's a bit tough. Yikers. So here we've got Rockruff and Sudowoodo. I think there was some on the main line. I remember Azumarill, but there was one other one. Oh, Phanpy was the other one. So we got Phanpy, we got Reuniclus, we got Azumarill. I think let's go for the Azu. I love me some Azumarill. One of my favorite mons ever. All right, looks like it's over in that not so fun area. Gold egg. It is kind of a big round egg. It's like a big round egg rabbit, so to speak. All right, here we are. Hopefully it's not in the water. Hopefully it's adjacent to the water. Let's see. Are there any that spawn on land? Guys, I'm fear it may be in the water. No, they're over there. Huge. Actually so huge. That's actually so disgustingly massive. Holy crap. That's so helpful. All right, let's save it on up. I'm going to grab this guy for the layout. Okay. Swap you out for you. Big rabbit. All right, there we go. That's all set to go. I am gonna run to the bathroom in just a second. Let me get caught up in your guys' chats real quick. My friend has been streaming a series called Azu Hunter, where he hunts Maryland Zoom in every gen. Oh, that's fun. I like that idea a lot. The Goom #1 found. Congrats on the shiny Goomy Savage. Let's go. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick. When I get back, we will go ahead and start this Azuma Rill hunt. I'll put on a quick video for you guys. Hold on, let's see. I'll put on one of my videos. I'm not gonna put on the ZA leak discussion or anything like that, though. I'll put on the Shiny Morpeko video. If I can get it set up. But it decides it doesn't want to take 9 years to load the video. Bro, what are we doing, YouTube? Why are we taking 9 years to load one little 4-minute video? What are we doing? Hello? YouTube? Are we okay? Alright, let's do this one then, I guess. Why are none of my videos playing? Like, what are we doing? I just want to put on a video in the background. What's going on? Oh, there we go. All right, hold on. And and go there. And go boop. And boop, and boop. There we go. Like I never left. All right, I will run to the bathroom. I will be right back. See you guys very shortly. Best Pokemon game in my opinion right now. When you say right now, what do you mean? Is that Shiny Dragalge? Yeah, is that 2 Shiny Dragalges or is that just 1? Oh, it's just 1. All right, we got our Dragalge. We'll take it. Hell yeah. Wait, no, that is a second one right there. Oh my god, there's 2 on screen at the same time. What the hell? We have to get both of these, like, ASAP, like, right now. What the hell, dude? That's insane. There's just one in the background of this while we're getting this. Holy crap. All right, hold on. One step at a time. First things first, what does this thing learn? That's actually so crazy that there's just one in the background. All right, so at level 53, it's going to have Sludge Bomb, Aqua Tail, Dragon Pulse, Toxic. That is fine. That is fine. Okay, the water just disappeared. I have to get my Gallade in here. I just realized Gallade was not in right now. Let's go. 2 at the same time is kind of crazy. Thank you for the W's, Random. Thank you for the W, Blood Fox. Thank you for the W, Gushirks. Welcome to the stream, by the way. How you doing? 2 indeed. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy, Ash. I agree. I agree, Zura. Classic unfair streamer luck. Thanks, Shadow. Appreciate it, dude. That is crazy. Yeah, that's wild. Be back soon. No worries. You're doing good? Good. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that you are doing good. Alright, let's go for the false swipe on this guy. Big damage. Sludge Bomb going off. Shouldn't do too much to us. Let me just make sure that one's still in the background. I still see it. Perfect. I can still see it. False swipe again. He's gonna get a Toxic off on me. That's fine. There's 2 shines at once. That is It is crazy. It is pretty crazy, yeah. All right. I am back. Back to it. Let's do it. All right. All good to go. I've got water. I have used the bathroom. And it is time to get, or try to get, a shiny Azumarill, shall we? Let's go ahead and jump on in. You'd think a company with so much money would have no problem running one video. I will choose to not speak ill of YouTube, as they do pay me sometimes. But I see your point. I see what you're getting at. Speaking of seeing things, I need to grab a water type. Why didn't you bring us? I wanted to see. There are things about my personal life that I would very much prefer to keep in my personal life. And I think the bathroom is one of those things. So I apologize, but not really. I think that's the point where I probably draw the line. I don't think I want to be making like bathroom content, guys. Like, no offense to anybody who does. It's just not my thing. That's all. When you get Ozzy, can you name it Seabass? That's my friend's username and he loves Ozzy. Sure, we can name it Seabass. That's fine. We can do that. Kai bathwater content? Ew. Oh, God. Peak content? No, don't encourage this, either of you, please. I beg, please don't encourage this. I hate that. Oh, it gives me like actual like what's the right, like it's like, again, like the comment I made earlier about like the guy doing the Deku voice in front of the movie theater. That gives me those vibes, like the oh, just stop, just end it, bro. Like, that's how I feel about that kind of stuff. I mean, I obviously, like, it works for some people, and that's great. I'm happy for them that they're able to make a living or make some extra money by doing stuff like that. It's just not for me. It's just not my thing. Not hating, just not wanting. That's the way I see it. Maybe if I ever got a hot tub, I'd do a hot tub stream. Maybe that's the closest I would get to that. That could be funny. I'd have to get a hot tub, though. I don't currently own one. With where I live, though, probably wouldn't be a bad idea to invest in a hot tub. The winters here get quite cold. Like a nice indoor hot tub, dude. Oh, that sounds so relaxing. That sounds like it'd be delightful. I know a couple of the people I work with have some of them. Kind of like, hey, any chance you want to let me like hang out during the winter? Is it cool if I chill with you? Like, I know we're colleagues, but like, any chance I can get free reign of your hot tub as well? Is this thing off? What is this? Oh yeah, it is off. Why is it off? There we go. That was weird. Hold on, sorry about that. I don't know why the layout was off like that. It was like off by like a couple of pixels. I doubt you guys could even notice, but I noticed and it was gonna bother me. The layout was like 2 pixels to the left instead of like all the way at the 0 on the y-axis where it's supposed to be. But I got it fixed, so we're chilling, and I doubt anybody even noticed, so it's all good in the neighborhood. Now I want Applebee's. God dang it. Because now all I can think of is eating good in the neighborhood, which I believe is their slogan, unless I'm like majorly misremembering something. Maybe that's a Mandela effect. Maybe it doesn't actually didn't actually happen. Are you guys more of Applebee's people, or would you say you're more of a Chili's people? Because in my opinion, I think Applebee's gets mogged by Chili's, and I do not think it's close. I think Chili's blows Applebee's out of the water. Like Chili's has like better appetizers. Their chips and salsa and their chips and queso are better. Their chicken crispers are better. The Fiesta Lime chicken at Chili's goes crazy. The chicken bacon ranch quesadillas. Oh man, dude, I love Chili's. And I feel like they got better deals too usually. As somebody who spends money on a teacher's salary, I always appreciate a good deal. Speaking of deals, YouTube also gave me a free Subway sandwich the other day, so that was very cool. Like, make sure you claim your free Subway sandwich. You say Chili Savage? I think so. I think it's so much better. I really do. I think it's so good. W's indeed. Friendly's is where it's at. Friendly's is very, very good. I think I've only been once. I want to say there was a Friendly's in Orlando, I'm pretty sure, that I think I went to. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong, though. I could have sworn it was Orlando. Maybe it was like Tampa or something, but I went to a Friendly's in one of those places, and it was really good. I liked it a lot. Is YouTube working now? YouTube does seem like it's working now, Jack. Welcome back. I definitely didn't get this yesterday. Thank you, Gecko, for being a member. Appreciate that. Wait, how does that work? Because you got sent that yesterday, right? So how does that work? How does that work? Like, is it just like a... Why can't I heart it? I want to heart it. Why won't it let me heart it? I don't know why it won't let me heart it. That's weird. Oh, well. 2 months? I don't think so. Because this is the... Gecko's got the 1 month. Or the 1 month badge. Suppose they count as past memberships? Maybe. Huh. Oh, either way, thank you for being a member. Appreciate it. Feel free to enjoy your emotes and your members-only content. Bakavol? The rabbit? Yeah, if it's counting as past memberships, I suppose that does make sense. Either way, though, appreciate it immensely. Thank you very much, Gecko. I hate it when I can't harden. Okay, dude. I feel like 90% of Mike's messages in my stream are him just, like, testing how much I'll let him get away with. I feel like that's 90% of the messages that Mike puts in my stream. There will be occasionally, like, a solid 10% or so where, like, we have a good, intelligent conversation. Like his video idea he brought up earlier. I thought that was an awesome idea. And then now we're back to this. And it looks like he's not the only one. Because Gecko also getting on the conversation. I love when girls use Harden. Okay. I'm just checking to make sure there's no Azus over here. It doesn't look like it. Let's save it on up. I don't think I need Capoeira anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and put him back in the boxes. Or, excuse me, her back in the boxes. Where are my manners? And then just to reset to this box. Actually, I don't really need to do that. It's fine. All Gucci. Put you out front. And save. I'm pretty sure I just did, but I'm gonna do it again. Yep, I agree with you, not them. Too late, Savage. Oh snap, you've committed at this point. All right, so fairy type is tomato, so we'll go bop bop bop, and a little pickle, and a little cucumber. Bam bam. Let's do it. I want to go water here, just because I feel like we'll get a lot more water types in the actual river itself if we do that. Whereas if I go fairy, I feel like we'll be reducing the amount of encounters we see and only isolating the Azu. I feel like that makes the most sense here. Agree, disagree? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I know what I'm doing, guys. Hopefully this is one of those times. Oh, but yeah, like I was saying, YouTube sent me a $10 gift card to Subway. So I got that for dinner yesterday. I got a turkey sub with spinach, tomatoes, green peppers, onions, banana peppers, and black olives. And then I topped it with some oil and vinegar. It went crazy, man. I forgot how good, like I like Subway's turkey better than their chicken, honestly. Their chicken tastes like nothing to me. At least the turkey, like, tastes like stuff. Don't do it like that. Do it in the most optimal way possible, which is how I tell you to do it. Well, unfortunately, a little late. You were a little late telling me what to do, I'm afraid, Gecko. So I had to do it my own way. And did it my way. Little Frank Sinatra. Why am I not seeing any fairy types? Oh, there they are. There's, like, a couple of them. Oh my god, there's so many Meryl. Look at all the Meryl. Low-key, that's annoying because I have a Meryl already. I don't have an Azu. Well, I mean, I do have one, but I didn't get one on stream. It's not the same. I want to get one on stream to show you guys. If I find a Meryl, I'm going to be frustrated because I did get one of those on stream. Maybe I should have done water after all. Oh, well. And this is exactly what I'm talking about with Mike's most recent message. I was more angry about Subway moving their grilled chicken breast. I'm not going to read the rest of that. I think I've had their grilled chicken breast before. I think that used to be like the one I would get, like the oven roasted chicken. Is that the one you're talking about? That used to be my go-to, but then I swapped it over. I started to do the rotisserie style chicken, and it's not rotisserie chicken, it's rotisserie style chicken, just so we're all clear. But like, I don't know, I kind of got sick of that one after a little bit, and I feel like they don't give you a lot of meat when you pick that one. So I switched over and did turkey because one, it's less calorie and less sodium, so it's healthier for my diet and everything. And then two, I just feel like it tastes better, which is crazy to say because a lot of people feel like turkey has like zero taste, which sometimes, to be fair, it does, or I should say it doesn't. Like there's almost none. But I don't know, I kind of dig it. I was surprised how, like, normally if I eat at Subway, I'm like, this is fine, this is okay, I am content. Yesterday I was kind of like, wait, this is low-key like actually like kind of hitting, and maybe that was the oil and vinegar and the veggies talking, but either way, like, I don't know. Torn who to watch tomorrow. You and my friend are both streaming ZA, and I want to see both. So what you do is you put me on your phone and your friend on your monitor, and you're chilling. Like, put me on your phone, friend on a laptop, or vice versa. Or insert other device. That way you're getting the best of both streams at the same time. I mean, Arby's has the meats. I mean, true, you aren't wrong. They do indeed have the meats. If you want more meat, yeah. Arby's is like, in my mind, no matter where you are, Arby's is like the second best choice. No matter where you are, Arby's is the second best choice of what you should eat. I do not like Arby's. You know who loves Arby's and it drives me crazy? My mom. My mom loves Arby's. I don't understand it. She loves it. Like, anytime if, like, I'm, like, helping her or my dad or something, and she's like, oh, we should get Arby's for lunch. I'm always just like, eh. Like, bro, Arby's is not good. Like, Mom, what are we doing? Like, I don't get how she likes it that much. To me, Arby's is just, like, bottom of the barrel, like, lowest quality thing you can get. Like, it's just not that good. Every time I go to Arby's, I end up disappointed. I just can't do it. And people are like, well, get the beef and cheddar. You won't be disappointed that way. I don't eat beef. So, like, even then, like, I'm not going to eat that. And, like, the stuff they have that I can't eat is not good. Like, I'm sorry. Second goo, man. Mark, nice. What mark was it? I hate Arby's. I do too, dude. I am not a fan. The only thing I like that Arby's has is their fries. I will bat for Arby's fries. I will not bat for anything else relating to Arby's. I will bat for those fries, though. They are actually, like, solid. But even then, like, the fries can only do so much heavy lifting. And they're doing a lot of heavy lifting, but it's only so much they can do at that point. Caught it. Let's go. My experience, the meat is soggy. That makes the bun soggy. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. It's just not good. It's just not good. Is that one down there shiny? No. It looked it for a second. Oh, hello, little buddy. Did you want to follow me over this way? That's cute. With those ones being in the sun, they all look green over there. It's kind of funny. But you know which one doesn't look green? This one right here, because Shiny Azumarill is yellow. Let's go, dude. Hell yeah. Level 49. Alrighty. Let's look up what this thing is going to learn via level up at this level. At level 49, Azumarill will have Double Edge, Rain Dance, Hydro Pump, Aqua Ring. Okay. We can make this work. We can make this work. Start with a little T-Wave action. Lunchtime, so it's Goomy the Peckish. That's really cute. I like that a lot. Thank you for the W, Savage. I love the noise Azu makes. Absolutely, yeah. Azumarill's just awesome, man. I love this Pokemon. It's so good. Great shiny, great design, great ability with huge power, great typing, Water Fairy. What's not to love? I think I can False Swipe once. I don't think it should kill. It did not. Beautiful. There's the Double Edge. Probably won't hit this thing anymore. Just to be safe. So Pokeball-wise, I'm not quite sure what I really want to do here. I mean, I guess, like... Let me see what I have. I don't really have, like, a yellow Pokeball besides Ultra Ball. Because I don't really like how Quick Ball looks. Don't like Repeat. Don't like Pokeball. Don't like Great Ball. I think it might just be Ultra Ball. I think it might be the play. Gotta leave. Goodbye. See you, Savage. Have a good one. I really think Ultra Ball might be the play, like, unironically. Let's go for it. Or just pop right out. That's cool, man. Goodbye, Savage. Join us next time for the Kai Bathwater stream. It is not going to happen. I'm sorry. Like I said, that's where I draw the line. All right, we'll just keep spamming this thing with Ultra Balls. It's bound to crit capture eventually. It just works. It just works. It just works. Shiny Azumarill, baby. Let's go. No, Rockruff, I don't want you to learn Crunch. Its long ears are superb sensors. It can distinguish the movements of things in water and tell what they are. Very, very cool. All right. Excuse me. So I believe we already have a name picked out on this thing. Because Gecko asked us to name it, I think Seabass is what they said. Sea bass. Yep. There we go. Sea bass, the Azumarill. And our Rockruff's gonna try and evolve. I don't want that to happen though, because I don't believe you have own tempo. And the one I want to have own tempo. Because I'd like to evolve into a Dusk. Alright, but let's check them out. Let's check out our couple of shinies so far. First things first, do you have own tempo? Darn it. No mark, no mark, no mark. Darn. Everyone hates on the Midnight form. It's my favorite. It's my least favorite, but it was the one I used for my Pokemon Moon playthrough. It's just, in my opinion, the worst one in battle. Which makes me sad, because I do like the design. I just think it should have been Rock Dark. Rock Dark would have been cool. I don't know. Alrighty then. What else do we got here? So we got Wattrel, we got Phanpy. There's an Oinkologne. Anything in Kitakami? It was just Rockruff and Sudowoodo, I believe. Same, I still get it mixed up because Rock Dark makes sense. It makes so much sense, right? I feel like that's like a missed opportunity on their part. Seal and Reuniclus. We'll probably go for Reuniclus later. I think I will try for a Phanpy. I believe Phanpy is a little bit annoying to notice, though. So we'll see how that goes. Even gets multiple dark type moves. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it would have been perfect choice. Oh, I don't want to do this stupid thing. Oh, I don't want to do this quest. Can I just immediately, like, see them and then turn around and leave? Damn it. You're all here. I'm so happy. Oh my god, they really make you feel like a protagonist. They really try to make you feel like the protagonist here. The mode of the definitely not stalker? Definitely. Oh my god, just let me leave, please. Bro, just please let me leave. I don't care about this cutscene. Oh my god, how long is this gonna go on for, man? Okay, can I... A letter came from you? No, I don't know Akiran. I don't know him. I'll bring those sweets up in a few. That's great. Can I leave now? She happens to meet you everywhere and claims to be friends and force you into battles. I do like Nimona. I like her character. I think she's fun. I think she's cool. Yeah, he's a friend. Please let me leave. Please let me leave. She's fun, but I like the memes. That's valid. There are some good memes associated with her for sure. Oh my god, bro. I just want to go hunt a Phanpy. Well, I guess while I'm at this, I can grab a Phanpy for the layout and mash B real quick. Nimona, I swear if you're like, nothing gets me going by like a good Pokemon battle after this, I'm gonna be like, no thanks, bye. Yeah, let's all go. Sure, why not? Alright, let's get Rockruff out of here. Put you on. Hopefully Phanpy's not too difficult to tell in the Scarlet and Violet engine, because it's not a huge change when it comes to its shiny form. It gets like a bit more of like a burnt orange and a little bit more of a robin's egg blue, I guess. Yo, what's up, Shadow? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How is your day going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. The Mono kind of reminds me of a female Ash. I could see it. I could definitely see it. I think that fits pretty well. I think she fits that pretty well overall. Oh my god, please just let me leave. Thank you. Please. Mom, just let me leave. Can I go now? Oh my god, finally I have control again. Meet up at Mesa goes to South Gate. I'll make sure to not do that. Alright, let's fly. Ow. May or may not have gotten a bit of CT from a football game on Monday. Oh my god, are you okay? Is it like full-on concussion? Are you alright? What happened? She's forcing you into social interactions? Apparently so. Like, I don't want to be forced into these things. I'd like to have and retain my autonomy, please. I didn't think that was so much to ask for, but apparently it is. All right, looks like the Fan P Outbreaks right down here. Bop. Allegedly. Okay, there's a couple. All right, let's do this. Yeah, this is gonna be a pain in the butt to see. I can already tell. I can already tell it's gonna be a real pain in the butt to notice this shiny. I think the blue might be the giveaway more so than the orange. Hoping it's enough of a change to where it's not too bad, though. Just got blindsided by an O-Line and hit my head hard, but it wasn't that bad. Okay, at least it seems like you're all right, but probably can't play at the moment, which kind of stinks. Pause and help it's at night. Probably not. I wish you could change the time in this. That'd be so nice. Or just like let me like sleep until like a certain time. Like an Infinite Fusion that I'm playing right now, you can sleep till like certain times. Like that's neat. That'd be cool and important and helpful. Especially when I'm trying to find like certain Pokemon that only appear at certain times. So it'd be nice if they would implement that. Something tells me they won't. All I know is I had 2 tackles for losses and 2 forced fumbles. That sounds like a solid game overall. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Good stuff, Shadow. Just be like Cyberpunk and have a time skip option in the menu. Yeah, Xenoblade has it too. You can just set the time to whatever you want. Because there's like some like monsters and stuff that only appear like at certain times and everything. So it makes trying to get those a lot easier. So otherwise, it's a pain in the butt to just sit there and wait the entire time. I feel like if your game has time-based events that aren't based around real time, it needs to let you like skip time. Otherwise, like that's just a pain in the butt for the player. Hey Meryl, how you doing? Hey Toxel, how you doing? Yeah, I would kill for a time skip option right about now. That sounds delightful. I feel like ZA would be a good spot to implement that because like the way the game's structured and everything with the combat. I don't know, I feel like it would make sense there. Cyberpunk does it for missions. Some missions only happen at night or you have to wait an entire in-game day, so you have to choose to skip time. Yeah, that makes sense. That's like the way I'd like them to do it. It's just like, oh, you have the option to like skip ahead to like a certain time to like find a certain Pokemon or get to a certain like time of day for like certain missions or game events. I don't know. I feel like that just would make sense to do that. But not in Game Freak's mind, apparently. Does not seem to be the case. Just keep doing your thing, Galay. Don't worry about me. I'm just gonna stare these guys down. Sure, you can fight that Meryl. Why not? I saw it look at you funny. Wasn't what we were aiming for, but a little collateral damage never hurt nobody. All that talk about food from earlier definitely made me hungry, and now I am not very happy about that. Like, I can't stop thinking about pasta now. Pasta's always on my mind. What can I say? You know what they say, the fastest way to someone's heart's through their stomach. And mine, there's a lot of pasta in the way. I don't know if that analogy makes sense, but I choose to believe it does. That server was the first to do, obviously. It's just the only game I have that has that as an option. Oh yeah, there's been like plenty of games. Even like some of the older Final Fantasies have that and everything. But it's just like a nice quality of life thing that you can do. That's why I like it in games. Just makes the process more streamlined and more convenient for the player. It also gives the player more agency because they're able to complete things in whatever order they want to because they can set the times as needed. Just gonna check these Fampi real quick. None of them look shiny. Doesn't look like it. All right, I'll go ahead and start. Save it on up. And let's get a sandwich making. Okay, we need ham. Beautiful. Getting better at, like, remembering where all my ingredients are located at. You are a stop. Fortunately, we have to get rid of one of my cats. Why is that? I don't know how that counts as being on the sandwich, but I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm scared. If I place it here, it should even out. Okay. Did I get away with that? Did I actually just get away with that? This this is abstract art. That is not a sandwich. That is not a sandwich at all. That belongs in a museum, not in someone's stomach. Let's see if I actually get away with that. If so, that's crazy. Oh my god, I got away with it. That's huge. She's litter but for some reason she chooses to pee places that aren't good. Stove, sink, I have no idea why. I don't know why cats do that either. My parents' cat does the same thing too. She like pees down the drain of the sink for some reason. I don't know why. My cat doesn't do anything like that, thankfully. I'm not kicked from your chat now. That's good. My parents are okay with that, which is reasonable. Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that. I'm sure it's probably frustrating to deal with and everything. I don't know. You'll have to pry my cat away from my cold, dead fingers, though. Because I think there is, like, ways you can, like, not medicate them, but, like, kind of... I don't know if train them is the right word, but, like, closely similar to that, I guess. So I don't know. I'm gonna get kicked again. Have fun with that. Can you give me a shout out? I don't know what you mean by that. Dude, this thing's gonna be a pain in the butt to tell. I can already see that much. This thing's gonna be so annoying to tell. Wait, hold on. This one looks a little different over here. No, it's definitely not. I'm gonna have to like be like locked in, like looking like down the barrel of the stream. My art stream got copyrighted. Sag, what happened? Why did it get copyrighted? Like what got claimed on it? Probably Persona music. Yeah, that'll do it. Say no more. Say no more. That'll do it. Alice is very stingy with their Persona music. I have to like, whenever I use it in my videos, I have to like turn it down to like minus like 30 decibels in order to not get it claimed. Yeah, they are extremely stingy with it, dude. At some point, I want to do like a video like ranking my favorite Persona music. I'd probably get like Joe and Mike to do it with me, especially because like Joe's like, I've played like most of the games. Joe's played a good amount, and Mike's never played them, which I think would be a fun like dynamic perspective-wise, like the pro, the intermediate, and the noob sort of thing. So I think that'd be kind of fun. But yeah, Alice is like so stingy with Persona music. You have to like be very careful with the amount that you use. If you overdo it, they're gonna claim it. Think I'm back now? That's good, Jack. Welcome back. Glad to see you around here again. Was something going on with like your internet or something? Or was it just YouTube in general being weird? Joe, yeah, it's going down now, sucks. Probably what he'd say. No, he likes that song. Him and I have talked about that. He likes that song. Mike, on the other hand, Mike would probably look up what the most popular ones are and then be like, yeah, this one sucks. Yeah, this one sucks. I feel like my favorite Persona song is probably a bit of an odd choice, personally. I don't know if I want to say what it is or not, because that might be slight spoilers for the actual video when it comes out, or if it ever does come out. But my personal favorite Persona song, I feel like, is one not a lot of people would pick as theirs. Weird outage? Oh, that's strange. Hopefully it's working now. Hopefully it stays working too. It's not just like a 5-second fix. Hey, what's up, Queen Iridessa? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? Are you getting ZA tomorrow? I am. Fun fact, I will also be streaming it tomorrow night. Absolutely, I'm getting it. I didn't pre-order it or anything, but I'm just gonna go pick up a copy tomorrow. And before everywhere around me is sold out and I don't get to stream it tomorrow night, I'll be so bad. I doubt. I'm sure someplace around me will have a copy. If worst comes to worst, I'll just buy the Switch 1. And I'll buy the Switch 1 version. And then just do the upgrade pack thing for like $10. I'll just do that if I have to. Which might be a necessity, depending on how high the demand is for the game. I saw a couple people already have it, though, and they're already streaming it. Rivers in the Desert is goated. Rivers in the Desert is quite good. I would concur. Not my favorite, but it's really good. I like it a lot. Trying to keep my eyes peeled on these guys. Now, Rivers of the Desert solid. I'd say like A tier or S tier probably. I don't think I'll be on YouTube for that tomorrow. Fair. That's an option to upgrade the Switch 1 version? I'm pretty sure. You can do that with a bunch of other Nintendo games. Like purchase a Switch 1 version and then upgrade it to a Switch 2 edition by buying the Switch 2 upgrade pack on the eShop. That's what I did for Kirby and the Forgotten Land and for Tears of the Kingdom. So I'm assuming you can probably do it for ZA as well. Don't quote me on that, though, because if I'm wrong, I'm going to feel bad. But I think you can. I don't know if it's a hot take, but the music for Persona goes like this. Persona 3 Reload, Persona 5 Royal, Persona 4 Golden, all have great music, but PVR with the remixes goes hard. Yeah, probably. I don't know if I'd say that's a hot take. I'd say that's probably just like the correct take, personally. I feel like a lot of people are really high on Persona. Is that a shiny Phanpy? Is that a shiny Phanpy? Where did it disappear to? Where did it disappear to? No. Come back. Where are you going? Bro, where are you going? Okay, I see him back there. Let's hunt him down. This is a shiny, right? It looks shiny. Let's go. It actually wasn't too bad to notice it. Hell yeah. Alrighty. We got the shiny Phanpy. Let's go, dude. Level 18 Phanpy. Let's see what this thing's gonna have. At level 18, Phanpy will have Bulldoze, Rollout, Flail, and Tackle. We are so chillin'. Let's go ahead and false swipe you. But no, I would agree with that take, honestly, Gecko. I think that some of the best Persona music is in Persona 3. Almost got a major spoiler today on ZA. It was for new Megas not shown in trailers, and luckily I only remember one. Still upset. I posted like a video going over the new Megas and everything that were leaked, but I don't ever like put anything in the thumbnail to be like, this is what it is. Because I know just because I don't mind getting spoiled, I know other people don't like it. That's why I'm like, I don't want to like possibly even hint at anything. So that's frustrating. Sorry that happened to you. Yo, what's up, Pogo Aqua? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? Been a while, has indeed. Hope you're doing well and having yourself a good day. Thank you for the W's as well. Shiny Hype, thank you. I agree, Shiny Hype indeed. Speaking of shinies, what Pokeball should we use on this shiny Phanpy? Great Ball looks pretty good. Blue and red matches the blue and red on it. Dive Ball looks pretty nice because the blue matches it pretty well. Timer Ball honestly looks pretty nice. I'm into it. I'm between those three. I'd say Timer, Great Ball, or Dive Ball for me personally. What do y'all think? The new Mega is Mega Ultra Necrozma. Please don't let that ever become a reality. We don't need that in our lives. Like, not even a little bit. Premier Ball, you think? Let me see. Honestly, it's not bad. I see the vision. Timer. So we got one for Premier, one for Timer. I might just roll a random number generator. Let's see. I'll do that. We'll say Great Ball 1, Premier. Oh, we'll just do flip a coin, heads or tails, because it's the votes we got. So we'll say heads, Premier, tails, Timer. Hey, Siri. Okay. Hey, Siri. Flip a coin. Tails. Timer Ball it is. Let's do it. And the crit capture. Easy clap, dude. We got the shiny Phanpy. Let's go, baby. the long-nosed Pokemon. This Pokemon lives and nests on a riverbank. After playing in the mud, it won't be able to settle down unless it washes its body. Very cute. I'm gonna name you... I don't know. They see me rolling. Sure, why not? Rolling the Fanpy. I got nothing, man. That's the best you're getting out of me. What's the next hunt? Probably Reuniclus. Because I don't believe there's anything else I want to go for. Yeah, I think it's going to be Reuniclus. Off we go. Thanks for being one of the good YouTubers. Appreciate it. Remember when I got majorly spoiled for Legends Arceus? I had gotten the game on launch. Days later, I was shown who the final boss would be post-game. Oh, that's frustrating. Yeah, I know just because I don't mind being spoiled, other people do mind. That's why I try not to, like just because I want to talk about it, I still can recognize, like, I shouldn't do or post certain things until, like, more people have experienced it, just to be on the safe side. All right, here we are. Doing a little Reuniclus hunt this time. Kai's turning into Game Boy Luke? How so? How am I turning into Game Boy Luke? What do he and I have in common? He's British. I'm also British. If you couldn't tell by my accent, that was terrible. I should just probably end the stream now, honestly. All right, let's get this Reuniclus onto the layout. There we go. That's a small little jelly belly. Scooch Fampi over. Scooch you back on. There we go. Oh, flipping the coin? Oh, does he do that? Does he, like, tell Siri to flip a coin a lot? Is that, like, a thing he does? I was unaware. My bad. Right. Everything's all good to go. Save it all up. And let's do this thing. I don't think this thing will be too difficult to see or spot. It should be pretty easy. And it's also good that I don't think there's too many psychics that'll spawn here, which is nice. Usually flips a TCG coin, but same point gets across either way. Either way, it's flipping the coin. I'm a firm believer in respect the coin flip. What can I say? Once something happens via coin flip, you gotta respect the outcome no matter what. Fiora, what are you doing over there? Honestly thought the shiny was pink. I knew it was like, it's like a purpley bluish. I'm like looking at the layout. It's kind of like an in-between, like a bloople. Annoyed with how YouTube art works too. Just yesterday I was looking up an interesting animal video and got more Legends ZA links, and that you may also like tab. Wish I could remove it. I'm pretty sure there is a way to like change it up and like personalize it that way a little bit more. I just don't know how to do it. But I'm pretty sure there is a way to like do that. I'm not sure how exactly, but I believe it is possible. Oh, Gallade is very much worn out. Really like Reuniclus' shiny? Yeah, I agree. Is it Reuniclus or Reuniclus? I go back and forth, honestly. I say both. No, I'm a fan too. It looks cool. It's like a little grape jelly bean. I really like it. I also just like Reuniclus in general. Like, it's just a cool Pokemon. Like, big fan of this guy. Incognito is an option? I suppose, but like, I don't know if you should have to put your stuff on Incognito just to accommodate that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I mean by that? I like how don't recommend channel doesn't work for me. I have to block channels just for it to get the hint, and even then that doesn't work. Won't sign me out in incognito mode? Yeah, I think that's what Gecko means, is like if you're signed out, it won't be like personalized for you, I think is what Gecko's getting at. But either way. I think it's Reuniclus or Reuniclus. Reuniclus? Okay. I usually find myself saying Reuniclus. Typically. Don't judge my spelling of the pronunciation. I wasn't. You're good. Now, the people who pronounce it Nidoking and Nidoqueen instead of Nidoking and Nidoqueen, I will judge those people. It is not Nidoking and it is not Nidoqueen. It is Nidoking and Nidoqueen. It's like people who pronounce Naruto Naruto, and I'm like, oh my god. Or who, instead of saying manga, say manga, and I'm just like, bruh, you're just doing this on purpose. Sometimes go to incognito. I understand how some people who comment a lot don't like it, but I rarely comment on videos. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I don't usually comment on videos, but personal is less personal now. Just shows me stuff for meta medicine I don't need. Yeah, well, if it's not personalized, it just goes with like what's trending or like what's popular based on like primary demographics. And like I think usually, like, I'm just gonna use my own demographic as an example. Like 85% I think of my viewers are male, so I think like if you take like a typical YouTuber, like more often than not, depending on the content, it's gonna be more geared towards male audiences, outside of like obviously like certain things. But like I would say that the majority of people who use YouTube probably are male. So I think that's probably why it like is like, oh, this is important because like this is what our algorithm tells us people watches. I don't know, man. YouTube's weird. The smart TV shows me ads in Spanish, and I'm clearly saying that in English. Oh, I've had that happen to me before too. I just don't. That doesn't really bother me. I don't really care about that. But I've been like watching a video, and all of a sudden it plays like a Spanish ad in the background, and I'm like, oh, that's funny. That doesn't bother me. I have a pet peeve for Dust Noir because some people say Dust Noir. No, it is his Dust Noir. It is either Dust Noir or Dust Noir. It's not Dusk Noir. So whoever pronounces it Dusk Noir, absolutely not. When they say Pokemon, or how autocorrect calls it Pikemon or used to, yeah. Like Pokemon is a big one that I'm like, okay, like come on now. We're just doing this to try and be funny, and it very much is not. I pronounce manga as manga. Is that wrong? No, it's pronounced manga. I'm talking about the people who pronounce manga, like say manga. Like, what's your favorite manga? Oh, it's Naruto. Like, that's what I'm talking about. When I took Spanish 2 in my last year of middle school, I would look up sentences and it would give me a whole Google page in Spanish. Yeah, because it thinks that's the language that you're using. It do be making sense. I just realized I haven't been paying attention to the pop-ups, so hopefully I didn't fight these guys for too much longer than I was supposed to. I'm hoping we see a pop-up here any second now, because otherwise, hopefully I saved. If I didn't, we may need to reset. Okay, we're good. All right, just gonna double check these fools. Nobody shiny. Awesome. Great. Let's go ahead and start. So I'm pretty sure that the ingredient for Psychic is onion. Just gonna look. Yep, sure is. Oh, hey, Rockruff, how you doing? You blending with the snow, little buddy. I used to say Makoto instead of Makoto. Some anime people say Makoto is the right way. Really? I don't know. Every person I've ever like talked to about it is always pronounced it Makoto. My biggest pet peeve for Pokemon is when people call Entei, Raikou, Suika legendary dogs when legendary beast is more accurate. Raikou is clearly a saber-tooth tiger. Oh yeah, they're cats 100%. Like all three of them are cats. Like 1000%. So to call them legendary dogs doesn't make sense. Legendary beast makes way more sense. Like literally one's a saber-tooth tiger. And like Entei is partially based on a lion. And Suiku's partially based on like a leopard. And people still call them legendary dogs. I'm like, bruh, they're not dogs. They're clearly not dogs. Based on snippets, what do you think of PLZA? I think it looks cool. I'm excited. I'm very, very cool. I definitely am looking forward to playing it. That's for certain. I think the battle system is going to be the big thing for me. Like, if it feels clunky, it probably will inhibit my enjoyment of the game. But if it feels smooth, like maybe like Xenoblade combat, I'll probably have a good time. Your destiny is so right. I can't decide how to pronounce Raikou, though. So, I say Raikou, but apparently the correct pronunciation, according to Pokedex 3D Pro, is Raikou. So, I say Raikou, but apparently the correct pronunciation is Raikou. Allegedly. At least according to Pokedex 3D Pro, which is an official Nintendo and Game Freak product. Legendary rodents. It's just 3 Rattata. I used to say Makoto Kino the wrong despite her being my favorite Sailor Guardian. I need to watch Sailor Moon. I need to watch Sailor Moon. I've heard both Raikou, but so many of my friends say Raikou. Raikou is apparently the correct way, but I say Raikou. 3 onion, 1 pickle, 1 cucumber, 2 herbs. Chillin'. We are chillin'. Time to make an onion, and pickle and cucumber sandwich. Everyone's favorite part of a balanced breakfast. How do you say Arceus? Some people say Arceus. It is not Arceus. That is not accurate. Others say Arceus. So again, according to Pokedex 3D Pro, the correct pronunciation allegedly is Arceus. I used to say Arceus because I feel like that sounds cooler. It's like the same thing with Rayquaza. Like Rayquaza is the correct pronunciation, but I know a lot of people who say Rayquaza because they feel like it sounds cooler. It's similar for me with Arceus because Arceus is allegedly, or according to Pokedex 3D Pro again, the correct pronunciation, but I know a lot of people still say Arceus because they like it better. They feel like it sounds better. Give her a Cheddar Choice Scarf with Hyperfang? True. Where's your Switch and I see none? Arceus is the only good way? I don't know. I like the way Arceus sounds. I do. I do still like the way Arceus sounds. I'm definitely come around more on Arceus though. I feel like I like it better. But I still think Arceus sounds pretty aight. Personally think Arceus is best sounding. Oh yeah, I agree. But as someone who used to say Arceus, I can see the vision. I can see the rationale. I definitely prefer the name Arceus, though. Now that I've like heard them both side by side multiple times, I like Arceus better. Like, think about Pokemon Legends Arceus versus Pokemon Legends Arceus. Like, I feel like that's too much of a sound happening. So I think the fact that it's Arceus in that title probably makes a lot more sense. I don't know how to pronounce Zweilis. It's like that, Zweilis, because it's the German word for 2, which is Zwei. So you pronounce it Zweilis, like that. Like, almost like a ZV. I think it's, yeah, it's Zweilis, like that. Because the German word for the number 2 is Zwei, Z-W-E-I. And that's how it's pronounced. It's Ein, Zwei, Drei. That's why there's Dino, Ein, Zwei, Zweilis, and Hydreigon, Dry. 1, 2, 3. Because of the number of heads that they have. Arceus just sounds Arsicus? Can you imagine Arsicus? What's your favorite Pokemon? Arsicus. Autocorrect incorrectly corrects me. All good. You have the sound from from Legends and this from that pronunciation of Arceus? Exactly. Quick German lesson from Kai. I got you. That's almost all of the German I know how to speak. The only other one I know, the only other thing in German I know how to say, well, I know how to say good morning, which is Guten Tag. And I think Guten Tag means good afternoon. Maybe maybe I think it might be Guten Morgen is good morning. And then Ich liebe dich means I love you. That's the other one I know. Outside of that, I was more of a Spanish kid than a German kid. Love that Arceus? Oh, 100%, dude. Who doesn't love Arceus? Dummkopf? I don't know. I don't know how to read German. I don't know how to pronounce that. What does that mean? I was hoping this would give me a better vantage point, but it's making them not want to spawn in, which is frustrating. Oh, it just means idiot? I probably should have guessed by context clues. The word dumb is kind of present in it. Look at them all float up there. That's kind of crazy. Like, low-key, that's impressive. Why doesn't this thing have levitate? What do you think about Necrozma? I say Necrozma. Pretty sure it's Necrozma. I've always said Necrozma, and I believe that is the correct pronunciation. But Pokeaim MD has kind of ruined Necrozma for me because I cannot see Necrozma or say Necrozma without saying Necrozma. That's what I think. I've watched so many Pokeaim videos that I can't say anything besides Necrozma. That's my favorite YouTuber right there. Mr. Pokeaim MD. The doctor is in. Whew. I've only been learning German for one reason. Oscar Langley in Evangelion is German. I love her character. Yeah, that makes sense then. Thinking about giving Pineco and Bronzor another chance tonight. I already got a random shiny Mastiff and a shiny Dino from someone helping me in Scarlet. Oh, nice. Saw a couple of shinies right there. Shiny Dino looks awesome, and shiny Mastiff's not bad either. Should go for it then. Pineco and Bronzor have some pretty cool shinies, IMO. I say you should do it. I think it'd be a great idea. A better idea would be if I could find this shiny Reuniclus, though. Wait. Guys, I don't want to say I spoke it into existence, but I'm pretty sure I just spoke it into existence. Let's go! We got the shiny Reuniclus. Let's go, baby. Reuniclus. I don't know how to pronounce it, but either way, we got it, and that's all that matters. All right, let's look at this thing's moveset real quick. It's level 68. At that level, it's going to have Wonder Room, Future Sight, Skill Swap, and Psychic. So we are okay and good to go. Let's T-Wave it real quick. God, do you spell out abbreviations when you say them, or do you try to pronounce them? Usually I'll spell them out. I guess it kind of depends, because maybe if it was like very clear, like if it was CAPS, I would read it as caps. Like, for example, something like that. But if it was like TVSB, I'd be like, oh, that's the TVSB. I guess it depends on the amount of vowels and if I can form sounds between them. Only issue is that I'm getting a lot of Spideups in the Pineco area and it scares me. Oh, that's unfortunate. Spideups is a nice shiny, but I don't really like Spideups the Pokemon very much. Thank you for the W's, Pogo Aqua. I appreciate that. The Jelly Bunny, indeed. I really like this thing shiny. It's really good. I also just really like Reuniclus in general. It's such a cool mon. It's also really good. Purple Girl, indeed. Like I say Lamau instead of spelling out LMAO. Okay, no, I don't do that. I will spell out LMAO. Like, whenever I, like, read LMAO in my head, I read it as LMAO, not Lamau. AVR, welcome back. Like, so that's because of sticky webs, only because of that. Yeah, outside of that, it's not very good. I do like the shiny, all things considered, but like, I don't know. Outside of that, like the mods kind of sucks. Like, I really liked Tarantula, and then I saw what it evolved into, and I immediately went, "Fox." I was like, I'm not using this thing. No chance. Skill swap, that's fine. I don't care. You can have my ability. I like spiders as it moves too much like a spider. Oddly, Pokemon like Arios and Galvantula don't bother me. That's surprising. That's kind of surprising, honestly. I don't know. I don't mind spiders. I understand why people don't like them. I don't mind them personally, but of them, like, I think Ariados would be the one where I'd be like, nope, no thank you. Whereas Galvantula, I'm like, this one's cool. It uses electricity. Shiny just reminds me of Spider-Man. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Little Peter Parker action. What do you think shiny hunting in ZA will be like? I don't know. That's a good question. But I have seen slight spoilers, but not really. So mainly just as like a shiny hunting method, or maybe not so method, more so like assistance. So slight spoiler, not really, but a little bit. Shiny sound effect and sparkle effect are both in ZA. So if you find a shiny, you will hear the ba-ding that was in Legends Arceus, and you will see the little sparkle effect as well. So a little bit more inclusive for people who may have hearing or visual impairments, which is always a plus in my mind. You're my favorite YouTuber, thanks. Started was my first shiny in Heart Gold, so it has a special place in my heart. Great shiny too, by the way. Harvestman also scared me as they are too. Oh, those things, yeah, like the ones that like clump together and everything. Those are, they're cool, but like I don't want them near me. I have a few of them on top of my AC unit. I need to cover my window. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I probably don't want those taking up rest there. That goes for the shiny sound and sparkles being back. Yeah, I'm really happy. I think it's nice for people who rely on those. Do you have a VR headset? I don't. Never played a VR in my life. Not my thing. Pokeball wise, Great Ball's pretty good because the blue and red make purple. Got the shiny Raptor getting my starter. Dang, good stuff. Heal Ball looks pretty nice. The bluish in the middle kind of matches and the pinkish purple kind of matches. I could see a rec for Dive Ball. I'm between those three: Great Ball, Heal Ball, and Dive Ball. Where do you guys stand on things? Always called Harvestman Daddy Longlegs, and I refuse to switch to correct terminology. I go back and forth. I'll say depending, because like I think they're called like Harvestmen more so in like the central area of the US, whereas like I know back in the South we call them Daddy Longlegs. So I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it might be an East Coast versus West Coast thing too. Actually, I didn't think of that. It's gone now. Do you not have the file anymore? Please heal ball. It's still perfect. I don't disagree. It is really good. Hello 100 Reuniclus. Is that good? Yeah, it's really good. Mod's very, very good. Master Ball. I do not have one. Listening to the new Tyler the Creator album right now. It's fire. Ooh, sick. I think I will go heal ball. I think I like it the most. Let's do it. Crit capture. It's just that easy, baby. What can I say, man? I'm a natural. Shiny Reuniclus. Let's go. Their arms are made of a special liquid. They use psychic power to control these arms and crush boulders. Very cool. I'm gonna name you Very Berry because it reminds me of a Very Berry jelly bean. Very Berry the Reuniclus. And no Rockruff, you can't evolve. When I learned they could clump together, I screamed. Had the unfortunate for you to recommend me about that. Like the time it showed me the Ambelucetus, aka the Way with Legs. Ugh, that sounds like nightmare fuel. No, Fampi, you can't evolve. W, thank you. When I say Granddaddy Longlegs, people think I'm talking about Dust Spiders. Totally different things. I don't know what a Dust Spider is actually. Have to go. No worries. See ya. Have a good one. At this point, give it a Neverstone? Yeah, honestly, I might need to. Alrighty, so that was it for shinies I wanted out of this batch. I'll reset Outbreaks real quick, but if I don't see anything I want, I'll probably just wrap up here so I can get to bed at a decent time, because I was up until like 1 a.m. last night, and I'm low-key very tired. I'll do like a couple quick resets, see if I find anything, and if not, we'll just wrap up. We had a pretty good successful stream, I would say. I think we got like 6 shinies overall. Little last stream before ZA starts. I think that was a good time. There's an Execute, Scrafty, Joltik, Bronzor, Noctowl, Hatena, Aracuda, Rookity, Corvusquire, Buizel, Bronzong, Slowbro, Orthworm. I'll go like 2 more resets. Say it like ambulance. Okay, so ambulocetus, like that. Is that close enough? Dreadnought. I was up until 4 a.m. 3 nights in a row. Not healthy. Yeah, it's probably not great. Seems like you might need to go to bed early too. Glimmet. What is this thing called again? Flittle. Couldn't think of the pre-evolution for a Spathra. Vaporeon. Not much here. Kitakami. Got a Spoink. And I'll check, because I think it won't work because it's nighttime. But I will check. I was up at 4 a.m. because I had night terror of being buried alive, biting my neck, and that's it. Damn, that's a very unpleasant night terror. That remembers that Pokemon creepypasta? I remember it. The buried alive creepypasta, I remember it. Gallade? Yeah, we'll check. We'll see. It is here. We can try for it. We'll try for it while we're at it. Let's give it a go. I'm not going to swap the layout or anything, because that's going to take time, and I don't want to lose it. Wait, is that one over there shiny? No, I don't think so. I know what shiny Gallade looks like, though. We don't have a ton of time because it only spawns during the day. So I'm just going to try my best to like get this as quickly as I can. Gallade indeed, yeah. I don't have a shiny of this guy, and like it'd be nice to have like a shiny version as like my shiny hunting partner. Like I feel like that would be cool. Is that a shiny Mighty N in the distance? No, it's not. Okay. Sometimes I'm just not tired for some reason. That's fair. I get that sometimes. Good luck. I'm gonna lurk so I can get ready for bed. No worries. Appreciate you stopping in. All good, all good. Oh. Super easy to get Ralts that can evolve on the mountain near the Fairy Star base. I do have a Ralts that I did get, but it was female. I'm sure I could just get another one if it really came down to it, but since we've got the Outbreak, I figured we might as well try for this. Figured it couldn't hurt. Maybe we can get lucky and pull a shiny Gallade pretty early. I got 4 in 1 sandwich just going up and down. I believe it, yeah. See if we can get lucky while we're here, though. Internet hasn't ruined Gallade for you? That's good. What about Gardevoir? Sadly, I feel like the internet has ruined Gardevoir for a lot of people. Wish I get more than 1 shiny for sandwich. Usually, if I can get 1, I'm usually happy. I think the most I've ever gotten in a sandwich was 4. If I can get even 1 sandwich, 1 shiny in a sandwich, I'm happy. Like a shiny is a shiny. That's the way I see it. Oh, it's gonna run out. It's gonna run out, dang it. We're not gonna get it. Man. Let's hope we can get the shiny one. I think we're just gonna miss out on it. For some reason, it makes me love Gardevoir more. That's good. I'm glad it does for you. Can't say I like art without people freaking out like Lopunny. Yeah. Not my thing, personally. Not my thing, personally. I said some, not some reason. Oh, my fault. My bad on that one, Chief. My bad on that one, Gecko. Okay, there's still more delayed that are spawning, so maybe? Maybe? We're really, really low on time, though. If we're gonna get it, it has to be, like, ASAP. So I think they're done spawning now. None of those ones over there are shiny. I know Gallade shiny is like a light blue. It's kind of similar to Reuniclus, I'm pretty sure. I don't believe we're gonna get it, unfortunately, guys. And for that reason, I have yet to use Gardevoir Lopi in a playthrough. Maybe Legends ZA will fix it. Also, Unpopular Opinion to me series better than Charizard, and I'll be using him in ZA. Honestly, it's a hot take, but I kind of like it. I don't really like Charizard either. It's a hot take, but honestly, I'm kind of here for it. Kind of based, if I'm honest. I think Charizard's quite overrated. I've used Gardevoir in a playthrough though, and it was really good. Like Mega Gardevoir especially is really, really solid. I used one on my first ever competitive team I built, and it was a very, very good Pokemon. Pixelate Hyper Voice is broken. L's in chat, rip. Ripperoni and pepperoni. Billy, don't stop. Keep fighting them. I want my shiny. Please. Bro, this is a motley crew if I've ever seen one. There's so many of them. Why can't one of you be shiny? The blue on top is throwing me off. Yeah, me too. I think we're basically out of time at this point, though. So, what can you do? This guy's chasing me down, bro. I don't know you like that. I don't know you like that. Chill, 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 chill. Also, have we gotten a single pop-up yet for the amount we've KO'd? We like Shine's Pokemon stark differences between normal ones such as Heracross. Yeah, it definitely makes it way easier than like me earlier trying to hunt that Phanpy like in your guys' soul. Is this even the Outbreak? Is the Outbreak up here? Was that not counting as part of the Outbreak the whole time? Surely it was, right? Huh? Did none of those guys count as the Outbreak? That's weird, man. That's really weird. Well, I'm assuming it's officially nighttime now, though, because there's a Hoot Hoot. I believe Hoot Hoot only comes out at night. I guess we can run around and check these guys while we're at it. But I believe we have officially run out of time. Maybe not. I don't know. There's still a decent amount here. Really, please swing on these fools. There can be only one Gallade, and it will be mine. But I agree. Hunting Pokemon with like very like easy to notice differences is much more enjoyable than shiny hunting ones with almost no discernible difference whatsoever. Oh my god, dude, I gargled that so bad. I was in the wrong area. We weren't getting the boosted odds. I can't believe I did that, man. That's so stupid of me. I don't know why I wasn't paying attention to that, man. Probably missed out on so many extra ones. Only non-huge difference I like is Axie, so it's cute and easy to hunt. I do like shiny Axie. Shiny Axie is really good, especially when it evolves Haxorus. Like, that thing shiny is immaculate. Mostly the game's fault, not gonna lie. Maybe a little bit, but I still feel partially responsible. Should have counted. I feel like it should have too, but like, I don't know. I should have also been paying better attention, I guess. I don't even know if this one's counting either. Like, I haven't seen the pop-up come up either. Shiny Haxorus is so good. Oh, yeah, it's incredible. It's a top 5, top 10 shiny of all time, without a doubt. At least in my mind. Some may disagree, but I certainly would not. Oh, bro, leave me alone, man. Excited to see shinies for the new megas. I've seen a couple of them. Like, shiny Mega Dragonite looks really nice. I really like how it looks. There's a couple that look really good. Same with shiny Mega Halucha. Joe sent me a picture of what it looks like today. Dude, it's so fire. Like, they cooked on that thing. Design-wise and shiny-wise. First got a shiny Tauros Outbreak, and it's a pain. Oh, yeah, that sounds awful. Subtle, shiny, and aggressive Pokemon. Yeah, that's not a fun one. I got very lucky with my Paldean Tauros. I just randomly happened to stumble into it. I got very lucky with mine. Blue is nice, but imagine pink. Nah, I like the blue because it gives. It connects to Dragonair. The pink, I get the idea because it looks like shiny Dratini and Dragonair, but I don't know, I like the blue. I think the blue looks really good on it. Is that one over there shiny? Is it? No. Pretty sure there's been a release on that. I don't care for spoilers, but just as a heads up if you are. Yeah, there is. I've seen what a couple of them look like. They want to use Dragonite on my team? You should then. Especially if you're a fan of the Mega. I wish Dragonite got a rework shiny. The Mega has a bit of a different shiny. And by a bit, I mean actually quite different. I won't say more than that, just to be on the safe. Green doesn't work for me. Yeah, I don't really like shiny Dragonite. I'll just be the first person to admit that. That's why I'm kind of glad the Mega got a bit of a rework when it comes to the shiny colors and stuff. I guess you'll just have to wait and see or look it up. But I think it looks really nice. They did a good job with it. Yo, what's up, Nana? How you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Are you ready, my boy? I am so ready. I'm picking up my copy tomorrow morning, and I could not be more excited. Cannot wait, dude. What are you up to, bro? When I saw shiny Mega Dragonite, I was glad it was the only one that got leaked to me. Okay, so you have seen the shiny? Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. I love the blue on it. I know the Mega has a nice difference that I really like. I've seen it, but I didn't want to say anything as you just said they didn't want to avoid spoilers. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I was thinking too. I meant like base. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. Dude, it's so nice. It's so good. The blue looks immaculate. Have you muted in the background? I'll probably be watching my friend's stream. Oh, gee, no worries. Just played some Rivals in Valorant. Ayy. Good stuff. How'd the games go? Did they go well? Or not so well? Lowest Family Guy, damn you, Brian. Yeah, indeed, Mike, indeed. I love that that's usually some form of your first message in my stream every single time you come back. Something similar to that regard. Usually, I'll give you that. You're always consistent. Might play Zia just for Dragonite and 2 other Megas. I have a team picked out. I like, there's a good amount of the megas I like. I think that there's a good solid amount. Oh, you meant for tomorrow? Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Either way, all G. Don't think shiny color spoiled me, but new unrevealed Pokemon and boss me. Also, I prefer to be called she, her. Appreciate you letting me know. Thank you. Got bodied in Rivals. Won a lot on Val. Hey, I have never played Valorant in my life. Who's you play in Val usually, Nano? Do you know all the megas? Or are you saying that for when you play the game? I think they know the ones that have been I think she knows the ones that have been revealed, but I don't think she knows the leaked ones. I think she's trying to avoid the leaked ones based on what she was saying. So I wouldn't discuss any of the actual like leaks here at this time. Not sure if I should evolve my Dragonair so she can be a Dragonite, or should I hunt a Dratini to become a Dragonite? Ooh, tough call. I mean, you would probably be able to get the Dratini sooner. So maybe go for that if you want to like have it for longer. You're bad. It's all good, Aqua. All good. I think they said it was all good. I only know the megas shown in official trailers and the ones in X and Y and RS. Yes, that's what I thought you mentioned. My pronouns is Snivy Fan. Oh my god. Got it. Perfect. I play Teho and Gecko. Okay, solid. Alright, there is our Gallade thing finished. So, should we just try for this, actually? Should we just go for it, guys? What do we think? I'm hoping there's not one over there, but they don't look shiny. I'm gonna try and set up a picnic real quick. You play me, Fernando? Damn. That's how easy it is to hunt without the charm and how soon I can get Dratini. Yeah, that's gonna be the big one, is like, how quickly are you able to get the Dratini? That's what I'm not sure about. Go for it, just go for it. Glaze a great mega. Alright, fine, we'll go for it. We'll give it a go. It would be nice to finally get a shiny of this thing as well. I don't have a ton of time left, so I don't have to make another sandwich. See if we can get one more reset in before we have to make another one. Gallade does have a great mega, though. I love the way it looks. Mega Gallade is awesome. I have a shiny Gallade that I use it for knocking out outbreaks. Hey, me too. Any of you guys shiny? No. Don't appear so. Alright, doesn't look like we got it on this one. But I think we'll try this as our last hunt of the stream. Let's give it a go. If I was a rapper, I'd make a song called Dratini on my weenie. That's awesome, Mike. Donker is wildin'. He do be wildin'. It is what he is known for. Mega Gallade gives me night vibes and Mega Gardevoir's princess energy. I agree. I agree. I can get on board with that that statement. Think about re-hunting all the Mega Pokemon I have and don't and don't have just so I can have them be in ZA. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do something similar because I think Pokemon Home for ZA doesn't come out until February, so it's gonna be a while. So I'm gonna have to do something. Might as well hunt all the Mega Evolutions, right? And then I can transfer my other ones in as I want to. That's my current plan, at least. Glaze like a Crown Prince? Yeah, I could see it. It's got like the regal vibes for sure, for sure. Warning, you can't take them out once they go in. I know, that's so dumb. I kind of get why, but also like what? But it's so dumb that you can't take them back. I sort of get it, but at the same time, like, I don't know. It just seems like kind of frustrating. And most think Snorlax is most nonchalant Mon. I would agree. Snorlax just be vibing. Maybe Komala up there as well. Kamala's pretty nonchalant. Why February of all things? That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe they just, that's how long they estimate they will need to work on it. Which, like, then take the 4 months you need and have it ready for launch then? I don't know. I guess they want to maximize profits. Because, like, people want to get it for Christmas before the holiday season. But, like, I wouldn't be upset if they waited 4 months and we had all the things we are going to have in February, like, at the launch rather than, like, over time. That's just going to inhibit people's enjoyment of the game. Going all the way back there, Shiny? No. Alright, hold on. Let me real quickly update the layout because I just realized I never did that. Let's get a Glade on there. Swap you out for Phanpy. And scoot you over. And put you here. A little smaller. There we go. Much better. This is why I'm hesitant on putting my X and Y original team in Z8. Yeah, me too. Because it'd be really cool to migrate those Pokemon over there, but like, then I can never like take them back out again. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I want that commitment. My assumption is they would down the road add it in so that you're able to remove them from it again. But I don't know when that would be, and I don't want to risk it. And walking ages for them all to be together. Now they are, but it comes with the cost. Yeah, no kidding. February is your birth month? Oh, that's a little bit of a birthday present for you then. Or they don't want you transferring OP Pokemon and Steamroll the entire game. Then lock it behind post-game. But even then, like, their whole thing is like, you should use your favorites. But only the ones we tell you to. Like, just let us use whatever we want. And even then, if you do transfer them in, make it so they don't obey you. That's your incentive to not do that. That's how it was in the old games, because you could realistically trade for a level 100 Mewtwo, but that level 100 Mewtwo wasn't going to listen to you very often, especially if you only had like one badge. Probably watch a playthrough of ZA and decide if I really want it. I think I'm one of the few people who didn't completely enjoy Legends Arceus. You're not alone. I am pretty low on that game overall. Loved it at first. The more I played it, the less I liked it. For a while, I thought it was awesome, and then I got like, maybe I played it too quickly, I don't know, but it really fell off a cliff for me. Understandable, I didn't enjoy Legends Arceus when I first played, but after a couple hours and I loved it. It was the opposite for me. I loved it at first, but the more I played it, the more I was like, I don't really like this. That's how it works anyways, that's fair. I remember when I got stuck. Fiora, stop. Get away from the closet door. You know you're not allowed in there. Cat's trying to like break into my closet. Trying to get an accurate peek at all these guys. Remember when I got stuck figuring out how to throw balls properly? It took me longer than most of my friends to get it down. It is definitely a change of pace, that's for sure. Like, having to get used to it and everything. My kinds of games are Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield. I don't know if I would go that far. I don't know. I do like open world games. I just feel like Scarlet and Violet was a pretty meh at best attempt at an open world game. So I'm hoping maybe in the future it'll be a little bit better. But I don't know. I definitely prefer like the older style of games, like the Gen 3s and the Gen 4s to a degree, and the Gen 5s. Like that kind of style. Transferred in Pokemon like traded Pokemon, act like traded Pokemon, sadly. Oh, so they would just constantly obey you. Went at the hard with my sword only playthrough. Gotcha. I did not know that. I thought that they would not count. Loved it throughout. I'm glad you did. I wish I did. I loved it at first, but it fell off a cliff for me. It really did. It really, really did. Can we see the kitty? She's out in the living room now, unfortunately. Plus, I don't want to pick her up. She don't like that very much. And also, my allergies are kind of bad right now. Pretty sure I'll like the next gen of games, but I don't think I should say the names for spoiler reasons. I hope they are not too open world. I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm not going to say anything either because I don't want to spoil anything for people who don't want it, of course. I'm cautiously optimistic because they're taking their time. They're not just going to rush it out the window and be like, good enough, people are still going to buy it. They're like, oh, we haven't done so well in some people's eyes lately. We need to earn their trust back. I like that they're doing that and that they're taking their time to do so. Hey, what's up, VR? Welcome back. Okay, hello there. Can I be free of this eternal prison you've got me trapped in, please? Thank you. I don't know if this is a hot take. My least favorite games are BDSP and Let's Go. My reasoning might be the hot take. What's your reason? Because I don't think... I think those two are pretty divisive. I know for me, BDSP is my least favorite. I think Let's Go is not as bad as BDSP, but I still don't love it. What's your reason why? For me, it was just like BDSP felt way too samey, and I already don't really like Gen 4 that much. So it just like it was doomed to fail at that point for me. But it just, I don't like the art style. It feels clunky. It's slow. I don't know. I'm pretty sure people would still buy Rush games. Well, yeah, I mean, like a lot of these like kind of games have been rushed. Like the Scarlet and Violet was rushed. Sword and Shield was rushed. Like those games were rushed and people did still buy them. Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet are the most successful selling Pokemon games of all time. And they were very much rushed. As only the sales would do as well some of their other well-thought games. See, in my mind, like these are the rushed games. Like these games were very, very much rushed. So I feel like for most people at least, and some people did get enjoyment out of Scarlet and Violet, some people did get enjoyment out of Sword and Shield, and that's great. I'm happy for them. I did not, and I feel like a lot of my complaints are kind of echoed by other people with like, the game just doesn't feel like it was done. It needed more time in the oven to cook. It came out a little bit undercooked. It's a little raw. Cue the Gordon Ramsay quote. But yeah, I don't know. I like that they're taking their time. That's my big thing, is I like that they are like, oh, we screwed up a little bit. We should take our time on this one. That's important. I dislike Let's Go. I forced myself to complete the game. I didn't really like Let's Go either, but I don't dislike it as much as I did BDSP. I thought it was okay. Can you say a bad word? I mean, I can always say one if I wanted to. I'm just choosing not to. But I will choose to catch this shiny Gallade right here. Man, I'm killing it with the segues tonight. Let's go. Shiny Gallade. About freaking time, man. It's about time I got one of these. Been trying for a while. All right, let's look up this thing's moveset. Level 65 Gallade. What are you going to have, bud? At 65, you're going to have close combat, wide guard, quick guard, heal pulse. Easy money. Let's go for a little T-wave action. BSP is too hard at the end. They should have added that as post-game content. Or have easy, normal, and hard modes. The difficulty curve is massive. Yeah, especially because the... I never finished BDSP because I hated it that much. But the Elite Four in that game all have, like, perfect IVs and stuff. So it makes it a lot harder for people who aren't as adept as battlers to, like, be able to finish the games. Which is cool for difficulty, not cool for people who just want to finish the game. We like the Gigantamax concept for Sword and Shield. I think some of the designs are good. I think it's my least favorite battle gimmick. I would say it goes Gigantamax, Z moves, terrestrialization, Megas. Megas are my favorite. Let's Go is way too easy. Yeah, Let's Go is like extremely easy. Extremely, extremely easy. Shiny indeed. Let's go, Pogo Aqua. Let's go. To be honest, I bought Violet and didn't know about it until it was too late, which is a shame as the story is amazing. The story in Scarlet and Violet, I will give credit to. It's pretty good. Post-game is good too, but I didn't have fun in the goodness until you I did not like the DLC. I hated the DLC. I really liked the story of like the Area Zero story of Scarlet and Violet. Did not like the Kitakama story. Did not like the Indigo Disc story. Just didn't have a fan. I have a level 67 Gallade 67. That's awesome. Mine's level 100, and I'm gonna catch a level 65 one. Sometimes I look at chat and regret it. Me too, man. Me too. Yo, what's up, Joe? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing? BSP E4 got mogged by Beautyfly. I mean, yeah, it did in your Shinies only playthrough. True that. Matrix Absolution looked very silly until I got used to it. It definitely was a bit of a learning curve. Not learning curve, but like getting used to it, I would say. I think that's a valid point. I liked it just because it was, as soon as I saw it, the competitive player in me was just kind of like, oh man, think about like all these different things you can do. Like, that's so cool. Like, my immediate first thought was like, I can take a Swampert and make it a grass type. Like, that's cool. Even though I finished the Pokemon League at the end first try, I refused to play the game out of frustration, which made me miss out a ton on Darkrai and Chain, which is the event only made me upset. I like I didn't even get that far, so like honestly, you did better than I did. I just did not enjoy it. DLC had the sister. Yeah, didn't really like her either. Gave a girl my number, but she blocked it the next day. That's tough, bud. Sorry to say, but I cannot relate. But that's tough. I think VR Kai wanted to say the numbers 6 and 7 as its trend that everyone spams. Oh. That's cool. My soccer players, like, will do that sometimes. Kitakami story is just grr. I'm so angry that you lied to me, so now I'd be cringy and pitiful. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Just got Clough to run away first hit. That's cool, man. Ugandan Knuckles. That's a dead meme and a half. Holy. Competitive battling isn't fun to me. That makes me feel sick to my stomach. Fair enough. I like it. I understand why people don't. It's like a lot of preparation and a lot of like consideration of stuff. It's a lot to like keep track of too. Do I know the way? No, I don't really mess with dead memes, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. Great dead memes indeed. Can't agree, me either. You play soccer? I do, but I also am a coach. Competitive battling feels so wrong. I don't know if I'd say that. I enjoy it. Singles and doubles. So you focus on the ogre and not the characters. Fair point. Speaking of, I think I'm at a good point where I just want to try and catch this guy. So I'm going to go ahead and chuck a die ball at this thing's noggin. Let's do it. It's just that easy. That's just that easy, man. What can I say? The Blade Pokemon. When trying to protect someone, it extends its elbows as if they were swords and fights savagely. I'm gonna name you Kaiba. Because when it Mega Evolves, it looks like it's holding a dual disc. Nice. All right, let's check out our last couple of Mons and Megas real quick. I don't know why I said Megas. Let's check out our last couple of Mons. You do have a mark. The Snowy mark. Very Berry the Snow Frolicker is adorable. I love that. That's incredible. All right, we have to find our Gallade, though. Where would he have ended up? Let's see. What box would you have been? Is this you? Yeah, Kaiba. There we go. No marks or anything. All good, though. All G, all G, all G. Pretty solid lineup, though. We got, what, 5? We got 7 shinies, I believe. Not bad. Pretty solid lineup. Got 7 new shinies. We'll take that to the bank. Not bad at all. All right, I think this is a pretty good stopping point. I think we'll go ahead and wrap it on up. Tomorrow night we'll be streaming some Legends ZA, so that should be pretty fun. So make sure you guys tune in for that. I will catch you all then. Have a great rest of y'all's days. If you guys are new around here, definitely subscribe as well and leave a like because it helps me out a ton. Looking forward to ZA tomorrow night. First live playthrough. Let's go. I will see you guys then for that. Until then, though, have a great day, afternoon, evening, night, wherever the hell you are. Have yourselves a good one. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all next time.